All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, make sure to consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing. If you're a member of the platform, bless up to you, lovely people. And how to get to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will assist you if it's available to you guys. All right, so as you saw by the title, Mr. Greenwood is back in the news. Yesterday we did a video talking about what we like and how it's going, and then right after finishing that video, I heard about interviews, like people texting me and all those things. So I wanted to just give my piece on that. Then I'm gonna look at some of the games then that we have talked about, which is the JPL games them coming. I might have not done any video on it, but that doesn't tell you that I have stopped researching, because I'm a football man, so it doesn't have to be videos for you to know that I'm watching. But I thought I respect a lot of my commenters, because you guys texted me and said, JD, the player that you were talking about, oh my god, this man is good, in a sense of a JPL player. All right, so people saw that I was watching football when I made certain statements, and it was not me eating on anybody. So massive respect for my lovely fan base, because what you guys have started to do now, you started to go out and really put out my messages. So when I do say something, people would have glassed it over and made it seem like I was eating. And now you guys are showing that it's footballing intelligence I had, and that's why I kept getting it right. So massive respect for the fan base that keeps on keeping me where I deserve to be, which is I am doing my work. So it's showing. All right, respect. Let me start by bigging up the big bosses them in the chat. All right, a load of people in the chat, guys. Make sure as you come in and smash the like button and leave your thoughts on any one of these subject matters. Chorus, big up yourself. Lee Young, One Love, Lamar, England in the building. Property for sale, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Joseph Brown, MP, Boss, Damian Dash, Paul Wong, Johnny Well, Chris Smith, G Mills, big up yourself, G Mills. Hope all is well with you and the family. Gregory Hines, thanks for being here. How you doing, man? Osh Puppy, massive respect. All right. Sheridan, my brother in the building, massive respect. Jam up, how you doing, man? Massive respect. Melas Reed, long time. Melas Reed, hope all is well with you and the family. Lee, Grand Rising Lee, America in the building, and Goontown in the building. Got a win, so they are back out, you know. You know how Arsenal fans goes. Got a win, and they are back in the building, you know. When they're not winning, you're not seeing them, you know. But you know what, people, this had nothing to do with Arsenal in the title, so let me just talk what's in the title, because they are going to say I'm a hater of Arsenal, and yeah, I will not talk anymore on Arsenal. You understand me? Because I can't seem to shake that one, so I will leave it alone. But people know that I'm telling the truth on that as well, yeah. But let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone and stick to the topic. I'm gonna stick to the topic, people. Yes, I'm sticking to the topic. Yes, so let me continue. So yes, I'm gonna. Yes, all right. Listen to it. We're talking on topic, people. So let me keep it, because a lot of people like the show being this coherent. So we're not going to go over. Arsenal topic will be there. All right. Okay, man. Okay, so people criticize that I look old when I don't have my beanie on. All right, it's okay. All right. So let me don't take this thing personal. All right. So if Arsenal was winning something, maybe you could have talked, you know. All right. So anyways, let me burn up the show, because we only have 2 hours. Maxed. All right. All right. So anyways, no, Mr. Greenwood. Several different topics coming out on Mr. Greenwood. So the latest ones now, they said Mr. Greenwood did an interview, and he stated that he had not really made his mind up on playing for anybody, pretty much. That's what people selling now. You understand me? But the last statement the coach himself puts out, he stated that he knows Mr. Greenwood wants to play for Jamaica. And he's a man that grew Mr. Greenwood. So they have direct contact. He's in England. He's from England. Right? So my honest opinion on that one, straight up, the coach did some good things, and I am telling that the coach is doing good things. A lot of obstacles is in his way to get it right, like all the coaches. That's why the video that I've done yesterday about what Jamaica problem is, why they have not dominated CONCACAF, or at least be on par with United States, Mexico, and Canada, you would have understood where I'm coming from. All right, the coach is trying to get the best players right across the football fraternity, and it's very difficult. He has to deal with Jamaica side, and definitely I think he's dealing with this as well. The fact that he saw Mothersill and those guys coming in the country when he said he never knew them, and people gave him wrong information, and you saw them coming in, you should have give him some grace. All right. So for me on this topic, I will hold on. I will not jump to say who is lying. All right, because I got a message this morning. Who is lying? No, maybe nobody is lying. Maybe what he said could have interpreted different. It could have meant that he never made his mind up as yet to go and play for Jamaica. You understand me? So you have to be careful, all right? I know that we like articles and we like the sensationalism, and some people don't want the kid to play. So any article that can swing the other way, they might want to push that. So if you're consuming that, take it with a grain of salt, all right? No, I never saw any 60-man roster. A 60-man roster will come out when it comes out, Moby, all right? Yes. You have to understand that where the space is short of content, you know? So sometimes things will just make up out of nowhere, you know? Yes. So I tend to want to stick on what the content is, because there is enough content there. But the only thing is, it requires attention. And the one thing people don't want to do is to pay attention to things. You understand me? So that's what I'm saying, Moby. You have to pay attention to things, all right? Because in this world, it's more deceivers than actual people that genuinely want to do something. You understand me? So for me on this Mace Greenwood thing, I think give the coach some grace. All of a sudden, once the guys them starts to come in, once the guy, you saw it on ESPN, we will discuss. So we'll talk about whatever that is. Once the guys them start to come in, you start to see information going the opposite way. You heard people talking about when the cutoff point is, once they start to see players coming in. So I don't know if it gives them PTSD when you see good. So my question to ask, what we truly want? As a Jamaican, what we truly want? Do we want to be great? Do we want to be great? You know, because that's the question, because we keep on just making stories up. El Padrino and all the guys them coming in, massive respect. I'm going to, once I do set my stage, I will give you guys the opportunity to speak on it. So if you wait a little, you will get the opportunity to speak on it. I saw a lot of comments coming in. My question to Jamaica, do you want to be great? As though you are very good in track and field, but track and field work very hard. You get me? Do you want to be great? And in order to do these things, you have to apply the same logic as track and field. Track and field actually works hard, you know. I know you guys try to sell it that is Jamaica fast and great. Nothing don't go like that. That is disrespecting the people that sit down and work hard every day and night. It's track and field working hard and putting education into it. It's not Jamaica being great. Nothing don't go like that. I think that concept makes you guys be delusional. If you use the right concept, which is the track and field athletes work very hard, the coaches are educated, then when you put it back around on football, it will make more sense if you apply those same logic the right way. All right? It's not Jamaica great. It's the athletes work very hard. So it was the athletes are great. So when you switch it over to football now, the education is not there as the track and field. And based off the education not there as the track and field, the athletes are not as great as the track and field personnels. So in order for us to catch up with other individuals, we have to match the level of the other individuals. And due to the fact that we don't have the education, what we have to do now is to recruit to match up with that level of education. I think I'm very clear on my statement. I am not being disrespectful. I've tried to find the most coherent way to deliver that speech. All right. So let we try and cut out the madness. If we want to truly go to World Cups, I think it's harder for we to take a local fully team to go to a World Cup, or qualify for a World Cup today, because football has evolved. Mexico is really better today. The United States is really better today. They had Landon Donovan and one man at a time. United States have a world team now. United States was the highest prestige metric team in the entire world. The last World Cup. Imagine that. So that means they are reaching feats and heights that Concacaf teams have never reached in their entirety. So we have to be careful of what we keep on trying to sell, because any little thing can pee off people, because it's a tension area, all right? So just like it's a tension for you, it might be a tension for the other individual. So for me, I will wait on the coach right here, right? I will wait on information, because we have enough actual information as to the games that played right around the world to match the thing. All right? No country about England. Bring all the... Okay. Big up yourself, Uncle Mullins. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. So, we have seen an article about Mr. Greenwood, but I would say to people, give him grace, take your time. Big up yourself, Vunon, and everyone that came in. I maybe missed a few of the names. Sorry about that, but because I am trying to set the stage so we can continue the show, and a lot of people came up instant. Massive respect for all the support that the videos are getting, because we are trying to put it back out and produce them properly. So, we are going, putting out a lot of contents, but they make sense. So please do check them when you do see it. Subscribe to the platform and share it to your friends and show them that we can do it always. All right? Yeah, man. So let me know your thoughts on this Mason Greenwood subject. People says even him has a cutoff point. I think he's so talented. No, he's not coming as yet to Jamaica. We have not gotten any final news. It's just the news came up, and I'm trying to kind of quash that news to say that maybe that is not as accurate as what people thinks. All right, Sakpase and El Padrino, El Mexi, Neil Golson, J. Saguna, bless upon yourself. I'm in the know, massive respect, thanks for being here. So let me quash that one. Give the youth a little time. I don't want to hear about, it's like you guys are setting up. You have some people that set up to eat. To just eat. They just set up, they just want to see something. These guys have to be dropping their standard. These guys are billionaire in Jamaica. Billionaire. And they have to drop their standard and just beg you guys, lick the ground. You don't want to make the people feel like they are below you in order for them to come and play for Jamaica. And that is just so sad. All right? I don't know why you guys want to be like that. You understand me? When will the Unity Cup squad be named? I think it will be named between today and Wednesday. Yes, because it will be between the 27th and the 31st. All right, so it will be close to that time. It might extend, because you have the semi-finals played. You understand me? So maybe they will wait until the finals completed. All right, Orlando Tucker, massive respect. Yeah, man, I'm trying my best to be as articulative as possible, in a decent way. Because if you guys know my behavior. If they want me to be raw and mad, that can be activated as well. Because we have a whole heap of name. All right? Yes. We name names. All right. So anyways, that is Mason Greenwood. Fantastic season in League 1. Laban, just listen to what I've said, Laban. Please. Just please listen to me. Please. Sometimes I think I've developed enough grace for you guys to understand when I say something. Just please listen to me, Laban. Please. A lot of things in this world can be edited and set a certain way. And I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying, just listen to me. When I came here the other day and told you guys that Mothersill, it looks like the coach got to Mothersill and everything, and Travis said he never saw it on his listing. Okay. Oh, no, so everybody never knew that, and I came and told you, and you saw him in Jamaica. So sometimes just listen to me, please. All right? Yeah, I don't do these things for views, so I'm just telling you to hold off. And I never said any other people did it for views because I know people love to be in their feelings. Jane, with a massive respect, thanks for being here. I'm just saying, hold it off, people. Please try to make the guys and feel comfortable to want to play for Jamaica. All right, that's all I'm asking. Because when you guys do these things, it seems like you're trying your best for them not to play for Jamaica. You understand me? Yes. All right. So anyways, now let me go to the football inside now so we can wrap up everything and then we can take call. All right, thank you, Bailey Smith. Thank you very much. All right, so let me just give you, for people that's checking in, Macy Greenwood teared up the League 1 this year. Dembele alone topped him in goals and goals contribution. All right, so it's his superstar form, and if he comes to Jamaica, believe me, that would be revolutionary because that would be the biggest player to ever grace not Jamaica's field. We just saw Messi grace Jamaica field and people crying, people fainting. All right, so we cannot even say that. But that would be the official biggest player to ever, or the most gifted player, or the most hyped player ever played for Jamaica. That's what let me put it there. The most hyped up player. All right, I think he matched his hype, but that's just me saying that. All right, yes. Yes, 21 goals and 5 assists. And then our 4 assists and Dembele had 5, something like that. So 26 goals contribution to 25. Yes. It will be named this week because the Reggae Boyz head coach is in Jamaica. He was at the Premier League game last night. Yes, I'm going to, yes, I think something of that sort. I'm not going to argue because I know you have the poster boy and people will get upset. So anyways, guys, Nostradamus, because my name changed now to Nostradamus, you know. I know, okay, maybe people, hold on. Nostradamus JD now, because I have to take that name Nostradamus. All right, because people thought that I was a hater, you know, and I love the fact that when people see me get it right, they make sure to call me and congratulate me and say that you maybe don't talk as much and so every subject, you know, but you know that you're cheating us, you know, you need to do more JPL content. I said, Jesus God, no. Yes, I got 3 comments, 3 messages yesterday in my Instagram. People saying that we need to do more JPL content. I said, no, it's not going to happen. All right, I am watching it, but I don't need to go in every area. And I've never been that dude on YouTube. I have other content to do. I'm African as well. So you guys know that I can't live out my African content. All right? No, they're just saying the way that I brought down a player. They never knew that I was watching these players so much. You know? And I said, yes, I'm watching because if I'm talking on something, I want to know that I'm accurate. You understand me? Yes, I'm not going to do the content, you know, because I don't want to go that department, all right? But we can chop it up now because it's at the end. So I do cover JPL teams in Concacaf and maybe now, like how they're in the final set of game. All right, so Mount Pleasant was the leader and the best team in Jamaica, but for some reason they brought in a playoff, a knockout rounds. A knockout round, because I wouldn't even class it as a playoff. The playoffs ones are different. The playoffs in Belgium is completely different. So people talk about Belgium and it. What Belgium does is completely different from what Jamaica is doing right here. This is just a knockout round. All right? G-Mills, please stop switching the subject. This is just a knockout round in which a few teams just play. I think the Belgian one is completely of a second tier league format. Yes, that's how it works, which is relegation and promotion. That's how it goes. This is just like a knockout, like they just put a different league on top of the league, which makes no logical sense, you know? Yes, but you know what? That's what you guys say. So we have this on the screen. As you saw here, over 2 legs, Cavaliers got the best over Arnett Gardens, all right? So Cavaliers had the first one was a 1-1 draw, right? A 1-1 draw. Let me put here a 1-1 draw, the first one. No. Yeah, what? No. 1-0 win. 1-1 draw, the first one, yeah? 1-1 draw, the first one. And 1-0 win for Cavaliers. Good day, Damian Blacks and everyone coming in. Please do get likes up. Let me go rush to 100 and then we get to over 200 and then I think I have a good show. All right, so show me that you like what I'm doing. So 1-0, 1-1 and 1-0 over 2 games. Based off my assessment on the games, I want to say that I am surprised that Cavaliers reached this far. Because I watched Portmore. The second game for Portmore, the first game was a 1-1 off. Portmore was better than Cavaliers by a good distance in the first half. Then the second half, Cavaliers kind of come back into the game. Then the next game, they were slightly better. They were slightly better in the second half. But Portmore was better. So in its totality, Portmore was better than Cavaliers. But Portmore Cavaliers advanced. And then I want to say both games for Arnett. Arnett was better than Cavaliers again. And they just advanced. So I guess it's the luck of the champions this time and Suriname, you know. Yes, the luck of the champions and Suriname. Keeping Mr. Spade in the Concacaf. You know, Mr. Spade supposed to buy a Suriname flag and put in front of his window. Just buy a Suriname flag and put in front of his window and kiss it every day. Because Suriname made a win like 49 million. Because these games, he was not the best team in he was not in 2 rounds. Mr. Spade team was not the best team. And be fair to him, he said it out of his own mouth. That his team is just to get over the line. It's just to get over the line pretty much. You understand me? So he said it also, and we have to give him credit. I think he calls it as it is. Yeah. But yeah, I think Cavaliers need to get it right in order to beat Mount Pleasant. All right? In order to beat Mount Pleasant. So they did advance over Arnett. And that is tough because a player that you guys really want for Arnett. We have to ask some questions, you know, because Arnett had the chances to win the damn game. Flat out. This shouldn't be a close game. Yeah, Gary Paul, big up yourself. Owen. Big up yourself. This shouldn't be a close game. This shouldn't be a close game, you know. But that's why I said to you guys, give people time before we drag everybody in the national team. Because it's not as what you guys kept saying. You know, give them time. And really watch it because I have even some more stories on a lot of players. All right, so give them time. All right, give them time. So that was for Cavaliers. Busy is a good player. I'm surprised that he's not getting more looking. Maybe it's the position that he plays overall. We are just so good in that position, so that's why he doesn't get a looking. But Busy is a solid player and he keeps learning, which I like that. He keeps learning. So big up to him. And obviously the Surinamese them. We clearly saw that Surinamese them keeping Mr. Spade alive. So anytime you see Mr. Spade, ask him when is he going to change his passport to Suriname? Because that man beat Suriname so bad. And Suriname keep on being his backbone at this point. Alright? Okay, Omar said JD Arnett coach is a rocks. Oh my god. They saying Busy is always injured. Okay. He's not good enough at national level. Yeah, so you see, people it can be tough because I think Busy have always been one of the better players for Cavaliers, but he can't get in the team because he can't play better than Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, Damara Gray. So he has no game to get. But to me, if you ask me today over Dixon or Busy, I think Busy is far better than Dixon. I don't even think it's close. I think Busy is far better than Cephas, as what I had told you guys. So in a sense, he could still get into the team. I just believe that nobody championing him. No, because that's the thing, you know, you have to have the hype going your way. All right, and it's surprising because he was the best player for Concacaf. So how can you be the best player for Concacaf, but you don't get the hype in Jamaica? What happened? Maybe his time came and passed in the hype field in Jamaica, and it's why he can't get a look in. But yes, I think Norman Campbell is also a better player than both of them as well. So it only goes to show that even in the local selection, there is kind of biases. And we have to be honest to ourselves. It's clearly showing. You know, and these mans keep coming out, doing their thing, and can't get in a game. So it is sad, but Busy, keep working hard. No, we have players ahead of Busy, which I've stated that. That is Liam Daly, Bobby Reed, and Damari Gray. But Whisper ain't better than Busy. Dixon ain't better than Busy. Cephas ain't better than Busy. So you have to be honest to ourselves. None of those guys are better players than the guy. And I've been saying that for almost 2 years now. He kept learning and improving. So they are solid players. They are good players just the same and have a good upside there. But you can't just say they are better than the guy. Most of these players not doing anything in football. So then how come they be better than the next man that you're seeing playing good every week? Simon Person JD, please show the photo of your Jamaica driver's license. Simon, you're not gonna play with me. No, Simon, you're not gonna match it. Hey, hold on. Oh, maybe to show that I'm Jamaican. I will show it. I will show it someday. I am people. I'm not gonna let Simon mash up my stream. You know. Yes, but I can show it, people. I'm not afraid to show it. You know. Man are thugs in a Jamaica, in a people. All right. Man are thugs in a Jamaica, all right? Yeah, me look like a little Margaret, you know? Okay, yeah, so people who know me a Jamaican and maybe don't have a passport, maybe don't have a current, I don't hold a current passport, but people know the passport, people have my passport, I paid my money, and they robbed me. They robbed me, people. All right, they robbed me. I paid for my passport, so now I have to have my other country's passport. You know? Yes. The man who bought me, Simon set me up. You know, man. Simon set me up. Yes. So that license, of course, the license expire. I have my real license. I have my international license, people. What? Look, all right. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Let me show you my international license, people. Before we get anywhere, my international driver's license. See it here? Look at me now. Food. Look how decent me look, people. Look how decent me look. International driver's license. All right? Look how decent me look. That's what food did. All right? I said it's me. Look at one. When me I eat food and when me there Jamaica does I buy KFC every day. It is completely different blood. All right? So listen to me. Let me live. Let me live. So let me. Let me. Oh, maybe I'm missing comments. Sorry about that, people, because it was on top comments. YouTube brought in some rules and I'm missing things and stuff. Yeah. So, anyways, Busy is a very good player, and I think he could be looked in as like he has been hard done. All right. Man transform to hide from feds. Yeah, man, too much KFC. But I'm eating KFC now, but I'm eating on time and I'm just more comfortable in life now. Big up, determined. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yeah, man. So, anyways, no, that was for Cavaliers. They still reached the finals, and with them reaching the finals, people, they have qualified for the Caribbean competition. All right, both of them will go now. Both of them. All right. Bandula license? No, it's not a Bandula license. It's not a Bandula license. This license, when I got this license 2006, the 18th of the 8th, 2006, and it expired 2011. Yes, I have license long time, All right, third place team qualifies for CFU. Oh, yes, sorry. So these two teams, coming first and second, go straight to the Concacaf Champions League. Right. Is it that way, Simon? Because I don't have the thing on my paper, but I think that's what they said. And then the third place will go into a next qualifying phase, and based on how they do, we could get a third team to get into the Concacaf Champions League. So these two games were big money games. What do you think of the so Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant qualify for Concacaf Caribbean Cup? Okay, so not the Champions League as yet, right? Okay. So they still have to go into the next competition. Okay, thank you. All right, so because I knew that was the rule last year. So they kept it the same way. All right, it's a lot of money, people. It's a lot of money on the line. Jamaica clubs getting 15 to 25 times the amount of money that they have ever gotten in any competition. So those games last night was pivotal towards people's success going forward. All right, and Mr. Spade gets some more money again. I'm hoping that I could see some other players that can actually win things in Concacaf. Yes, I need to start calling Mr. Speed and that. We need to see a direction for Cavaliers and not just trying to go to the competition. You understand me? And that's why I always wanted Mount Pleasant to be there, because I thought that Mount Pleasant would try to put things to be apart. I think that, like, really take a part and make Jamaica proud. You know, not saying that Cavaliers never made Jamaica proud, but for me, I thought that they could have added more. Let me know if you see it otherwise, but I thought that they could have always given more, try to bring in more quality players to go up against MLS teams. It's like a cap out to not have more depth in your team. That is now 4 finals in the last 5 years for Cavaliers. Busy is way better in the ball than Cephas. Cephas just kick and run. I agree on that one. Yes, and that's a lot of finals for Cavaliers. That is true. But if you ask me which one is better, if it's Mount Pleasant or Cavaliers, I would slightly go for Mount Pleasant. JD Robin Hood from Suriname will also play this year. They got their Concacaf Pro license. Love that Robin Hood getting involved. But I think that we need to do something for Haiti. They need to give Haiti the same amount of access as everyone else. You understand me? Because I think Haiti showcased that they have raw, mad ability. You know, and the fact that through the war, they kind of limited their spaces and keep on diminishing them. I don't like it. You know, Haiti was the most proud qualifier from our region. You know, so we should have kept giving them equal amount of opportunities to qualify with same amount of spots. They're bringing it back now, but because of the fights, they said that a lot of teams, they couldn't put in a lot of teams. You know? Yeah, which I never really understood, because Haiti will always find a way to get it done. The issue, JD, is the Asian clubs can't play their home games in Haiti, so they have to play their home games in, and then them and Damrep had kicked off, so that kind of killed all of the positions where they could have played games. So I understood, but based on their performances on football field, they were ridiculously good, you know, and they did so well in the Champions League, but never got an opportunity to come back because of the fight. So, Asians, please stop fighting. Let the land show its quality, because you guys have quality people there, but you also have terrible people there. All right? Yes, so please let the football reign in the country. I'm also Asian, according to Nosage. Alright, so I want to see the best for Haiti as well. Alright, yeah man, they did so well with Violet back in the days. Beat Cavaliers, beat Waterhouse, beat everybody. And went on to beat MLS teams, Liga make it team. One of the only times in pretty much history. You know, so it showcased if you had more time, you would have done more. So stop the fight, man. I'm tired. All right, stop the fight. I'm tired, man. We need to see more Asian team, just like how Jamaica getting an opportunity to do good. Haiti was already on that level, as in football, in education. I really like it. I follow a lot of Haiti football. But anyways, now we have the next games. The next games. So this game now, Mobi. I love these people. Mobi. Mobi. I want to say, you know, people, over the two games, you know, we could say that both teams that were the better two, the two better teams never actually made it to the finals, you know. Because Arnett was better than Cavaliers and should have easily well won the game. And we want to say it was closer between Mobi and Mount Pleasant, but Mobi was still slightly better, you know. Better than Mount Pleasant, you know, people. What? Oh, okay, people start saying what I saw. Yeah, Mobi was slightly better. So would we say, could we actually say that the two better teams have never reached the finals? Okay. Let me hear what say you guys. Drop a comment. Who you thought were the like Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant? I don't think none of them was the better teams in both games. You know, and they both won. So that shows you that maybe champions metals and Arnett have been good, but they won the league mathematically 1 year with Redemark them, and then they lost in the playoffs. So they should have champions metal as well. But it looks like Mount Pleasant and the Cavaliers use more champions metals against them, you know? All right, so people agreeing. All right, JD MPA missed ball a roll on goal line. Okay. So you will say like Mount Pleasant, but I said the game was closer in the Mount Pleasant. Montego Bay won, but I still gave Montego Bay the edge over Mount Pleasant, maybe just. But Arnett was better than Cavaliers. It was slightly better. It was a bigger line. All right, it was a bigger line for me. All right. Big up yourself. Thanks to everyone that's checking in. So, the young Asian, please, JFF, please, if you want this league to grow, change the rule to what is recognized in Europe. Change it to mandatory 7 Jamaicans. Put it from 5 to 7 Jamaicans must be in every team. So switch it opposite and then let people can go out and get players. I can tell you the league will rise to a ridiculous level. The football playing, if you look at Cavaliers, the best players on Cavaliers are not Jamaican. The best players on Mount Pleasant is not Jamaicans either. Some of the best players on all the teams are not Jamaicans. So if you put more players in the teams that are not Jamaicans, the Jamaicans has to work harder to get up to that level, and it's going to rise the level of the competition of the league itself, which is ridiculous. So move this 6 players, 5 player rule of overseas players per team. I think it's way too little, and the quality is showing when these guys comes in, especially some of these young kids. They are really making the league interesting to watch, because most of them are technical players. Most of them that we're signing are technical players. So if we want our football to change in its entirety, I think start getting more of those individuals to come in. All right. Wunun says, if you don't score as many goals, you don't deserve anything. It's very simple. People miss chances and fail to convert. Dominance into goals, then the ball we deserved. You don't deserve anything. So Wunun said none of them deserve anything. All right, Wunun. Tycoon, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So people, you especially people inside the JPL Star Champion, that we need the rule to look more like what Europe doing, which is you should have homegrown players. That is true, because you want to keep your national team building, but you need, for the team to really reach a different level, bring in as much talented players as possible. All right, and that's what I think. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I think. Let me know in the comment section when this video finishes or now, what's your thoughts on that. I think that rule should change from the limited overseas players, because these overseas players are impressing. All right, so based on what you saw now, so the battle of the not best performers that advanced to the finals, Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant. Who you're taking for the finals? For me, and before we get there, but I just wanted to ask the question, and then I go to my Nostradamus name that I should be credited for. All right? Yes, so the reason why I said I am the Nostradamus, and people need to start making sure they give me my credit, because I saw people yesterday came in my chat, try to discredit what I'm saying, telling people that they need to go and watch football and all sorts of stories, as if like people, like I don't send people to watch football, you know? I don't understand. You know, maybe people just run out of ideas. I don't know. I'm confused. So, anyways, I'm going to swim in my glory. All right. They need to bring back U21 before they change in my. Okay. So you want U21, but brother, if 16-year-old better than 24-year-old, why we need U21 back? We just need the best players. But it's okay, it's okay. So anyways. So yesterday I had said, because people talked about King, and I think it was Travis started to explain to me that, yeah, King should be in the team and this, and I said I don't think King should be a mandatory selection, because that is not the truth. I don't think he's the best centre back in the league. So how can we be stapling people in the teams and they are not the best? So in the local contingent, why are we not leaving room for anybody to make the team? And then I came up and said, Boss Thomas, you said that. You said, but Boss Thomas, we don't finish. Because my bet was who will win the final, and that time doesn't come as yet. So give it that time. So let me finish. New media, you don't really have much football knowledge. Just relax. Let me teach you. At times now, I think you can stop talking now and let me teach you the football now. Yes, because it look like you needed teaching. So I have to teach you all media. I have to teach you how to turn into new media. So anyways, I had said that no space should have left for anybody in the JPL. All right? Because I saw King played a couple games well. And every time I saw him play a couple games well, I saw the individual beside him look completely better. Cummins, I made sure to talk about Cummins yesterday. No, new media don't know nothing about football. Just let me tell you, because now I can talk freely now. Because clearly, people seeing that I am the one that knows about football. Even the football that you guys watch, I know more than you. So you're going to listen now, or you're going to go to sleep and stressed out, because what I'm saying will come to pass, because at some point we need to start giving people credit. So I had said I saw Cummins, and a new media propaganda don't tell people and put them anywhere and make them stay there. Propaganda might can get to certain places, but it can't get there anywhere else. I said this guy named Cummins. Never knew nothing about this guy named Cummins, This guy named Cummins, I said I saw the man playing, so I went on to watch his other games. And then yesterday, I started to deep dive. And I said, oh my God. And people tell me that football education is that important. Because guess what I found out yesterday? People? It's not by accident why this guy was so good here. The way he plays, it's not by accident. And believe me, people, I can tell you today, Cummins is better than King. I am telling you today, Cummins is a better defender than King. And a better overall player too as well. Better passer, better defender, better everything. Maybe his age on his side. Maybe his age, because I checked that he's 27. But I never knew that this guy was learning his football in America. None of you guys told me that. Because I just saw the guy playing football here. And I was saying, damn, this man, he looks so composed on the ball. He knows about the triangle chop. He knows how to drop off. While King over here stagger and kick a ball. Because those are the things I'm looking for. Because if you're a coach and you're doing any level of football, you would have known what to look for. But none of you guys never told me that he was in America. He left America because he was one of the only players, aside from Blake, made the MLS draft. So Simon only never tell me them things here. This guy was one of the biggest prospects Jamaica ever created. Like where he reached. None of you guys told me those things. Gmails, I can tell you this man is better than everything. The only thing is older, so I can give King time to grow in it. This guy is a better player, brother. Let me give him credit. So he was the man of the match yesterday. So that's why people called me and said, JD, damn, you're really watching this football, man. Yes. So that's why I said I don't think any spot should be reserved for any one individual, because we actually have players going places, Even Warner Brown that you guys talking about. Warner Brown went to America, and went to Europe as well, and never made it none of those places. So I guess you guys don't check their background. Yes, but Cummins, I've done research on him, and even in college, this guy was a high-rated player in college. JD, you want to hear the commenter talk about King and the other defenders on the field is a joke, laugh out loud. You just hear the bias in their commentary. Yeah, I know, because remember Jamaica runs on propaganda, you know. So if someone is popular, and that's why yesterday people wanted to try sell, you know, JD, Simon knew, he just couldn't say anything. No. I never knew. I was just watching football. And then I went on, I said, okay, if I'm going to give certain people this amount of praise, I'm going to go and watch and do his research on him and see who he is. But this guy came through the American system. So that's why, yeah, man, Cummins is a good player, people. And maybe Cummins, yes, G-Mills, he's way older. So that's why I said King have way to grow. But I was not wrong when I saw this guy playing football from the first day. I'm impressed by what he did at this level. Maybe at the MLS, he might look a little bit worse, but I want to say that he might be one of the best defenders I saw in the league. You understand me? So that proved my point to say that no local playing player can have a cemented position for themselves. Because I saw him and this guy keep on improving every time I do see him. You see King mark my words, him it, or G Mills, you can say him it, whatever it is in the future, I am okay for you to say so. But if I'm talking about present, I want to say that I wasn't wrong on this guy. All right, and people start to see him and saying, JD, you're right. This guy is a good player. And we maybe need to look at him. So going forward, maybe people need to evaluate these players good enough, because maybe we need as much help we can in the national team, you know. 1 season normal defender. Bossy Boy Palmer said 1 season normal defender. Okay. So what you mean? What you meant? Because I went back in history too as well, you know. He was a dominant figure in a Manning Cup as well. In the Costa Cup, I think as well. Because I'm getting the history on this player now, you know. Because I wanted to see where he's coming from. Because this doesn't look like how we normally saw the Jamaican defenders. You know. And now I realize that he has a lot more history on his side. Alright. I don't trust King whenever he plays a high line against speedy wingers. Gary said King is just a great hope for the JPL. Yeah, but we're talking about the next JPL player. And what we realize that this player have done way more than King ever did in his entire career. But yet still, because the hype is not on him, we tend to never even notice. Because I never knew so much about this player until I went to do my research. JD, have you spoken on Greenwood as yet? Yes, I did. Small talking, but nothing over the top, you know. Okay, all right, we are getting message. Chris Smith said, Cummins played for Jamaica under 20 with Peter Lee Vassell. Yes, I got that as well. He's 27. So that is the whole problem there. Maybe he can't be sold. So that's why people don't hype him up as that. But we have to give the guy credit, all right? All right. Him in the league 3 years, and in a 3 years, King were already the best. No. Bossy Boy Palmer, we have to stop lie. Because last year, you guys them were talking about McCullough. The last 2 year McCullough, you guys were saying one of the best centre back, right back. So stop it. All right. Not because I'm not covering JPL means that I don't retain information. All right. So be careful. Okay. Yes. You guys can like somebody, you know, and want to push something, you know. But they're all Jamaicans. So let me show them grace. All right. So McCullough, keep it going. You might still have a career because 27 is not that old. You know. Elric, big up yourself. Mobi, I won't check it because if it's not accurate, I have no need to check it if it's not accurate. All right. So I will just ask if it's accurate because I can get that. I can just get it. To the Mobi. King is the greatest new media. All right, new media just go on with business, yeah, man. I don't know if we just have a player, we just collect some money and just say we just come on the internet and just talk foolishness. All right, yes. Me just care about Jamaica getting the best chance at a specific time. So I've applied my football knowledge and give it to you. So take it all as you want. All right. I am not here to So I am not here to sell any propaganda for any player. I don't care. I don't work for anybody, and I don't even talk to people. All right. I am just seeing football, and I just said we have players that are good as well, and it proves that the guy is good, and they're gonna come with more king propaganda. All right. Yes. Which one of them was better yesterday again? Wasn't one was better by a mile? All right. So tell the truth. All right. So how much time one can be better by a mile, and then we keep on saying the other one is the greatest? Malik listed on the 60-man list. Dead with loss. New media, say what you want to say. Cuss all you want, cuss. Me just a show you say my football knowledge reign supreme. Alright? Malik listed on the 60-man squad. On ESPN. You can safely say Busy is a better player than Alex Marshall rather than Manning Cup days. Like, oh, you talk like that. But I just said I think Busy is better. No, I said Busy is better than Kaim Dixon. Better than Cephas. I just said that. So you never heard me. People want to click me. I never hold my mouth around and talk. So that show you I'm not biased. So that means you should have, Bossy Boy Palmer, you should have listened to my conversation before you jump the gun. I said that. People, I never said that early on. You never listen. You never listen. I just said that. I just gave Busy all him credit. So why you want, just because I'm not saying what you're saying, is like you're discredit my overall intelligence on football. Come on, man. All right, come on, man. I wonder when King leaves JA, I go speak. Well, let's see. Let's see if they're gonna, if it's just a package to sell the player, and then they're gonna talk good about him after. All right. Talk on Marshall, cause Busy stats is better than Marshall with less games. Even in JPL. But I said not Marshall. I said I think Busy is a better player than Marshall as well. I think so. Marshall is a solid technical player. I thought that he got enough chance, and he has not grown to the level. He has not kicked on. I would say that Busy got a good amount of chances in the last 3 years, but he kicks on better than Marshall. So I had more faith in saying that in the next 2 years, Busy will come out at the top of the better player. In my opinion, still. I could be wrong, but based on how I am getting these things right, at this point, it might just go the same way, Yes. Lee Young, please. Just let me go through what I have here and let me do things. Just hold on. Busy and King, our future. No. Gmail, Busy and King is not our future. They are two Cavaliers players. All right, so stop the foolishness. Okay, we have Whisper. We have Whisper at Chelsea. We have Kaim Dixon at Charlton. That's Jamaican born. We have Mothersill. We have a billion young players that are better players today. Which is four, not Whisper or Dixon, because I do think Busy did more than both Whisper and Dixon. But I think Mothersill and those guys are already ahead of them, and they're 21. So the future, I don't know which future you're talking about. What's your view on the finals? I think it's going to be a cagey game because both of them are good defensively. I don't see a high-scoring game. Maybe second half, they're going to give it up. Because if a goal score early on, that's how I could see them start being a little bit more loose. But I think both of them play to protect their goal rather than to score more goals, in my opinion. So I am leaning towards a low-scoring game. Yeah. Jamaica should take the Asian. No. That ain't working, Bossy Boy. That ain't working at all. All right? Leave my Asian players then. Let them stay in Haiti. So I am pipping Mount Pleasant winning it. And I'm pipping my boy being back the best player again on his team. And I think you're going to see him push into midfield a lot more. Cummins. I think it's going to be a battle of the two defenders that you just talked about. And I am going for Mount Pleasant to take it. All right? Yes. New media, please come back and check me when that time comes. Because believe me, I am coming out with a chain. A chain? Not a belt, a chain, because I'm going to hang someone, all right? I am lining up when the time comes, all right? So, on better make me no win, all right? JD, I would like to see Peter Lee Vassell in the unit. Jesus God, man. How much chance Peter Lee Vassell need ID football, man? Peter Lee said Maggie was the first global world hope we have there. And Peter Lee has to stop playing football and then just return back to football and need to be in the Unity Cup. I can't understand that. That's just not ideal football. No. Other people will get them chance. I'm very sorry. You know? Yeah, Peter Lee Vassell. Yeah. We can't lie. All right, and you see, guys, before we go over to the next conversation, let me give you this. You guys the other day beat me. Beat me the other day when I said that King didn't do anything in Iceland. When you come here and say lie, me I tell. I dug up a file from Rudolph Spade. Rudolph Spade's statement was he didn't think that the player got enough chance to make an impact in the league. Rudolph Spade. So you see, Mr. Dre and the man there. Remember, me not forgot nothing. Wanna diss me up and because me don't know if a propaganda money wanna get or what. But even the man where I've owned the player said the same damn thing as what I said based off me watching football. I want to diss me up on that stream. When you better come back and tell me sorry. When you better come back and tell me sorry because I have the paper, you know, and I can put it up for Mr. Speed statement, you know, the owner of the player. So when you need to start give me my football education respect, all right? Yes. I want to tell a bunch of lies on the internet. That's what me realize. Jamaica should always call in 1 or 2 16 or 17-year-old for the national team for exposure. No. Bossy boy Palmer, put them in the JPL. All right. So no, but I had to bring it back in this video because remember them always beat me in other videos, you know, and I have to be digging up on information to bring back for them to smoke them. So Mr. Dre, I want to see your top 10 lie. All right. You know, come out of the WhatsApp groups them and come out of the cult. And boys, if you want to read somewhere in your life, leave the cults them alone. All right? Be like JD. And when you might read somewhere. All right? Yes. All right. All right. Anyways, what they said now? What they said I should look for now? A list. All right. ESPN list. Oh, God. It's like we just look for every propaganda every day and just put out. ESPN Reggae Boyz list. ESPN Jamaica Reggae Boyz list. Jamaica what Gold Cup list? Gold Cup list. That's what they said. JD, let go King. No, but when you send me for information, I'm gonna come back and smoke on and show this on a lie. Alright? Just because I'm not itch up in the fantasy liberty like you guys. So anyways, Jamaica scoring stats. I am alright. The 2025. Hold on, let me see. Rasta, Jamaica Gold Cup Rasta. Alright, because I want to see if it makes any sense. 2023 squad. Alright, I don't see any squad here. Alright, Rasta. Rasta. Okay, I'm not seeing it here. Let me limit the search. This week, nope. Alright, Jamaica Rasta. Alright, so let me. Jamaica Rasta. JD are the greatest to do this. but a one king COB. Alright, no problem. Alright, so okay, so 4 hours ago, 4 hours ago, Sportsmax released something. Alright. Let me see what. No, this is basketball. This is not football. Alright, so football. So let me narrow the search. Football. Arnett Gardens, Dwayne Brown, Warner Brown, Fabian Reed, Kimani. Alright. I am not seeing that list, you know. I'm not seeing that list. Oh, I should check ESPN by itself. Alright, so let me go on ESPN. Because they said I should check ESPN. But always ESPN puts a list up. And it kind of... they don't always put a list, but I wouldn't say it always be right, you know, man. But tell you what, I'm going to make sure people know that it's not right. Alright, so where it is now, ESPN, ESPN, Jamaica squad. Alright, Jamaica Rasta, because they use Rasta a lot more. Alright, so 2025, where it is, Jamaica 2024 squad. Alright, so we are seeing the 2024 squad. So let me go on this, because maybe it's that this is where, Yes, but Damien, I know what the truth is, but they wanted me to sell the propaganda. All right, but it's not happening. So all right, so this says 2024, 2025, so this can't be it. All right, so let me go to Gold Cup 2025, 2026. All right, so this might be what they are trying to say. So I'm gonna put it over on the screen so you guys could get to see it. And but guys, I am telling you that I don't know if majority of the time it's not correct. So I don't know nothing about this. All right. Yes. So let me just go through it so you guys could get to see it. You saw Andre Blake on the list, 6'2". Jamali Waite, 6'1". Benjamin Williams, 25, no age there, Jamaica. Shaquan Davis, 5'9". Shaquan Davis is 5'9". He's a little bit short. Tafari Chambers to finish off the goalkeepers. According to this list that I've gotten, Concacaf Gold Cup. But we saw it every year and it has never been correct. Name word for word. All right. But if you said it's a pool, yeah, we all know some of these players inside the pool. All right. Blake 34, no, guys. Blake 34. Some of the names there make me think ESPN get this list from thumbnail on YouTube. All right. Chambers take Davis spot in Mount Pleasant, right? Mount Pleasant, yeah. Yeah. So that was my next claim again, that no spots should be given to people. So we have Adrian Reed. Adrian Reed is 6'2". Adrian Reed is 6'2" and 174. I doubt that. Alvas Powell, 30-year-old, 6 foot, 163. I think some of these heights are not accurate. Adrian Reed ain't 6'2". All right. Yes, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, but Adrian Reed ain't that 6'2" and 174 pound. Who measures these guys? Can someone say that is accurate? Adrian Reed ain't 174 at all. U20 man pushing him off the ball. I'm a 6'2", 174. What? What? You must be mad, man. That's not accurate. All right. So Alvas Powell, Adrian Reed looked down at, but how can he look down on me? And I don't even know what height I am. One day you will see. All right. Yes. One day you will see. All right. Adrian Reed is 5 foot. Little Adrian Reed, people bully off the ball. All of a sudden, he's 6'2", 174. No, that is not right, people. Alvas Powell, 30 years old, 6 foot. Alvas Powell look bigger than Adrian Reed. I saw both of them together, and Alvas Powell look bigger than Adrian Reed by quite a good distance. You know, so Adrian Reed look like he's in the gym doing all sorts of work. All right. Greg Lee, 5'11", 161 pound. I promise you, Greg Lee 5 times bigger than Adrian Reed. 5 times. Pure muscles. All even his brains. Amari Bell, 31 years old, 5'11", 146 pounds. Damn, some of these mans are tiny. Oh my God. Amari Bell, a 146 pound. That is not correct. That must be projected height, and got to be. JD, stop bad mind the man height. Listen to me. I am not bad minding the man height. I am almost the same height as that. And I am bigger than that as well. I am 2 bills. Rock muscle. All right? So don't play with me. What kind of bad man he might? I just said the last time I saw the player, he was getting pushed up by 20-year-old, 19, 17-year-old kids. So you can't be 170 odd and 6'2" and that happens. All right? No, Bell is not 146. That is not true, people. All right? So if this is the accurate weight of some of these players. Oh my God. So Damian Lowe, 6'3", 172. So you're telling me Adrian Reed is bigger than Damian Lowe? Not in any world. Damian Lowe is 5 times bigger than Adrian Reed. All right. So these weights are ridiculous. Yes, Damian Lowe is heavier and taller than Adrian Reed, and it's by far. All right, Ethan Pinnock and those guys are bigger players. Ethan Pinnock, 6'2" and 172. So Adrian Reed is bigger than Ethan Pinnock and Damian Lowe. That is not true again, people. All right, so don't believe in this list one bit. All right, Ethan Pinnock is actually taller than Damian Lowe, and Damian Lowe is listed 6'3", and Ethan Pinnock is listed 6'2". Ethan Pinnock is like 6'4.5". All right, so people, that's why it's good to come to the channel, so we can give it the real facts. Ethan Pinnock might be close to 6. I want to see Simon and Ethan Pinnock stand up beside each other, and you will be shocked how close he is to 6'5" instead of 6'2". So I can't understand these wrong measurements of Ethan Pinnock. He's very tall, man. He's taller than Damian Lowe. I have a picture of him and Damian Lowe, and he was taller than Damian Lowe. So I want to see him and Simon, because Simon said he's 6'6", you know. All right. So if he's already beside Simon, that makes no sense. All right. Is the father them attack, not the son? If breeze blow in the match, all gate will blow away based on it. Oh, hold on, I'm looking. All right, so Joel Latibodier is big. He's big. He's 179 pound. I think he's a little bit more than that as well, and he's 5'11". So this is closer to reality. I think he's around 5'10". Think he might be a little bit shorter. Sule Makala 32. They have not listed his age, his weight or height. Ricardo Thomas, 5'10", no weight. Malik Owil, 6'2", 174. Malik Owil is 6'2". I think Malik Owil might be around 6 foot. 170. I could believe that he's 165, 70. Yes, I could believe that. Yeah. Pinnock and Blake and Lowe are, yes, and Blake is 6'2" or so. And Pinnock taller than them. Lowe is not legit 6'2". Okay. I think Lowe is around legit 6'2". But yeah, if you say so. Richard King, 23, 6'2". Pinnock taller than King as well, right? Yes, Pinnock taller than King as well. So if King listed as 6'2", Pinnock closer to 6'4" then. Pinnock taller than King. And Damian Lowe taller than King as well. Yes, have we not seen Damian Lowe and King together? Damian Lowe, no man, if we can't say he's not legit 6'2". If King is 6'2", Damian Lowe is taller than him. I saw both of them in lineups and I think Damian Lowe is taller than King. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have any picture of both of them. But I remember Malik always a good player, yeah. 6'6" when he died. This must be all right, so we have King right here, Dexter Lembikisa, 5'10", 163 pounds. Ooh, I am not sure about that, you know. Dexter Lembikisa is, my God. Dexter Lembikisa, 10 pounds lighter than my Adrian Reed. We must be on drugs, people. Dexter Lembikisa muscle coming out of the man's jawbone. I don't think you can actually see Dexter Lembikisa muscles coming out of the man's jawbone. You know, so I don't know. I don't know where these weight comes from, but this is ridiculous. All right. So Dexter, Tyreese Jimenez. Ooh, on the list, 20 years old. Tyreese Jimenez have been 20 for around 15 years now. I'm a boy, man. But Tyreese Jimenez been around the national team from he's around 10 years old, because that's a long time Tyreese Jimenez around the team. I do believe that if locals will get a look in, they should be going in those departments. You know, Adrian Reed is 5th. Dexter, yeah, man. I don't know where these weights coming from. You know. Yes. So Jimenez, Kyle Ming, 26. Irvin, 26. Giovanni Leng, 24. Stephen Young, 23. Louis Baker, 30 years old. 159. That can play the 6 and an 8 and also a 10. I doubt that Louis Baker is 159 pounds. That makes no logical sense. Louis Baker is bigger than that by good distance. All right? Yeah. All right? And being 6 foot and being 159, you must be a string. All right? All right. Oh, my God. Isaac Hayden, 6'1", 172 pound. Isaac Hayden is bigger than that. Isaac Hayden is closer to 190. I think he might be bigger than Ethan Pinnock them. And yeah, you saw him the last time. He's bigger than McCullough them. Bigger than everybody else. So I think Aiden ain't 172 at all. Aiden is around 85, 86. Yeah. All right. Aiden. All right, let me go for Aiden here because maybe they have his registered weight. Isaac Aiden. So 187 centimeter right here. So that means he's closer to 6'2". Right. Let me see if he got any weight here. Okay, I don't see any weight on this one, but I will look back again. Typical Jamaican, never want good. Okay. Madly foot up, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Right. Andre Fletcher, 26 years old. Isaac Aiden. Dimitri Mitchell, 28 years old. Leon Bailey, 27 years old. Casey Palmer. Daniel Green. Tyreek McGee. Hallelujah. 25 years old, 5'11", 150 pounds. These guys are tiny. Oh my God. They said Maggie is 150. Where is our friend? Where is our friend? To look at this. What's his name again, man? Oh, I forgot. He's one of our members as well. Shatter. From our channel. Maggie's 150 pound. No, man, I think Maggie's a little bit bigger than Jonathan Russell. All right. Jonathan Russell is 6'5" and 179 pounds. Maggie is 5'11" in which world? Well, the man them say that's who he is. Do we have their paper? Do we have ESPN paper? Yeah. All right, so Jonathan Russell 6'5". Jonathan Russell 6'5" is accurate. I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". I want to see him next to Simon as well too. Yes, I think he's 6'6". I think he tried to back his height. He's big, man. Yeah, so and 179 to 200 would be an accurate rate, Hector was probably legit 6'4". Hector was tall as well. Dwayne Atkinson, that's busy, 23 years old. Damario Phillips, 26 years old. Karai Anderson, 20 years old, 5'11". Karai Anderson might be slightly taller. Tyreese Hall in the team. We just talked about him. Everybody sided Simon here because Simon said he knows his weight. And I think Simon pays attention to details, so I want to agree that he's 6'6". So if they are on the same height, I would believe, Christopher Ainsworth, Christopher Ainsworth, 19 years old as well. He plays left back and left midfield. Yeah. Shamar Watson, 20 years old. Janaro Johnson, 18 years old, 5'11". Michael Antonio, 35 years old, 5'11", 181 pounds. All right, so according to them, Michael Antonio is the heaviest human being there. All right, Bobby DeCover Reed, 32-year-old, 5'7", 150 pounds. Ramario Williams, 5'11", 170. Jamal Lowe, 6 foot, 172. Damara Gray, 5'11", 161. Corey Burke, 6'3", 194 pounds. So Corey Burke is the biggest human being there. Corey Burke is like my size, not IT taller than me according to this. Yes, Javon East, 5'8". So Javon East is very short. I think Javon East is like 5'10". Yeah. This is pure comedy. Shamar Nicholson, 6'4". So Shamar Nicholson is 2 inches taller than Ethan Pinnock. But when I saw both of them, Ethan Pinnock still looked taller than Shamar Nicholson. So that makes no logical sense, But yeah, we will work with it. Raheem Edwards, 5'8", 150. Hori Bennett, 27 years old, 6 foot. Burrell, 24-year-old, 5'11". Norman Campbell, 25-year-old, 5'10". Malik Mothersill, 21-year-old, 6'2" and around 175 pounds. That should be his listed. He's legit 6'2", 6'2" and a half, almost 6'3". Tyreese Campbell, around 5'10", 170. Yeah, 5'10", 5'11", because he's also tall for a winger. So 5'10", 5'11", Tyreese Campbell. Ronaldo Cephas, 5'10". Cephas looks taller to me. Oh, you skip 130 pound? Oh, Norman. Oh my God. Yes, Norman Campbell, 5'10", 130 pound. I had to skip it. I couldn't see this and believe that this is true. All right, 130 pound. 5'10". So Norman Campbell really needs some food, according to ESPN. Norman Campbell sue ESPN because this is a lie. All right, these guys. This is when Norman Campbell, like in 4th grade, 130 pound. Oh my God, the disrespect. This is not good, people. All right. Trevante Stewart, 6 foot. I think Trevante Stewart may be 6'1". Some of them are so. Yeah, of course, these men are. But man, them have more money. You can't tell me say man now buy food and all them club would have let them play. You know. Man, sue them, man, sue them. This is lie. This is pure lies. Warner Brown, no height or no age, no weight for him. Kaim Dixon, 5'11". People keep on telling me, Kaim Dixon, 5'11". 5'11" what? No, these are just pure lies. Because I'll even Kaim Dixon being 5'11". I don't believe it. I saw Kaim Dixon beside Ethan Pinnock them, and it looks like he's 5'7". Kaim Dixon looks like he cannot be past 5'10". Someone please give me the right height for Kaim Dixon, because I know he's not 5'11". The man look very tiny, short. Yeah, maybe if I go, if I can get it myself if I go to the England thingy. Yeah, but I don't think he's 5. He's not 1 inch shorter than Dixon and Trevante Stewart. That's not real. Yes. Yeah, I think these heights are just pure lies. I saw the man in the game, and the man say he's 5'11". Brother, the man that is 6'2" looks almost 1 full foot taller than Kaim Dixon in the game, and that's why I said he was weak when I came off the assessment. I said he needs to bulk up. This 5'11", no man. If he was 5'11", he would have been massively stronger. You know, he can't be. No, he's not 5'11", people. Some of these age. Wow, why we like to tell lies on our age? Trevante is 6'2". Okay, thank you, Simon. Simon, please, Simon. You is the age. Kaim Dixon is 5'9". Thank you, Simon. I'm not eat that man. Because I know I saw him against 6 foot players. And I'm saying this man can't be 5'11" and can't stand up against 6'2". You understand me? So thank you. Simon said he's not 5'11". He's more closer to 5'9". Thank you, Simon. You see now? You saw it look different now. If you know that the guy was this shorter than the others, then you could understand why they bullied him off the ball. But if we keep on making those stories that he's 5'11", it would have looked a little bit worse. That's why it's good to tell the truth. It's like we add 2 inches to ballers due to their studs. Well, thank you, Simon. But Simon, Pinnock is legit 6'4". Which one is the tallest for you, Simon? Because you saw all of them direct. Which one is the tallest? Aside from John Russell, we all know that John Russell is taller than everybody. But Pinnock, yes, man. Hector is 6'4". Damian Lowe is like 6'3", and Shamar Nichols is like 6'3" as well. Corey Adai is the tallest one, I think. Corey Adai looked like he's legit 6'7". Damian Lowe is 6'3". Yes. Corey Adai would be like 6'7". That dude look. When we saw him the last time in the friendly, Omari Hutchinson, Topi was legit 6'6". And Adai looked like he's taller than Topi. No, Adai, you said Adai is 6'8". Yeah, this man looked taller than Topi. I told you guys. Yes, Mothersill is very tall as well. Mothersill is legit 6'1", 6'2", if not 6'2" and a half as well. But when I do see him, because I told him that if I come to England, I will link him up. Then I can take a picture beside. But you guys don't believe my real height. I have to meet Simon now to show my real height. Then I can meet Mothersill. And then you guys will believe that I am that height, you know? Yes. No, this is not accurate. This is not an accurate 60-man pool. It's not accurate. Nikeli Ellis and Nikelia Fuller to finish off this list. Yeah, this is not an accurate list, people. This is not an accurate list at all. Yes. No, this is not. Those people wanted me to talk on it. That's why I never wanted to talk on it. And Becky is like 5'7". I'm very much taller than Becky. I'm like half a foot taller than Becky, you know? Yeah. JD, you're not over 5'11", bro. Cut it out. Boy, oh boy. J-Ross said me not over 5. I don't know what I can prove. I am 5. J-Ross, I am 5'11". I am 5'10" and a half when I was playing Manning Cup. J-Ross. I am 5'10" and a half when I'm playing Manning Cup. J-Ross. Believe me. Adai isn't that tall. He's 6'4". J anyway, anybody that tells you Adai is 6'4" is a liar. Because Adai taller than Topi. So I don't know how he becomes 6'4" and Topi becomes 6'6". why we always have this age? You remember when we tell you the average age? And JD is 6 foot in his wedges. Oh my God. God. My little daughter is already 1 meter. How much, Gemma? 1 meter 52. She said she's 1 meter 52 already. 52. Maybe that's not. Let me see. 1 meter 52. How tall that is. My daughter. That's what she said. So she's taller than a lot of mans. No, she's not taller than everybody as yet. What?
It's like 5'1".
No, hold on, Jamal. I'm gonna do the conversion.
Yeah.
Because they said that I'm not 6 foot, Jamal. They said that I'm short. No. That's what they said. No, Gemma, don't tell him, Gemma. They said that I'm short, so I'm going. You see, Gemma laughing after you guys saying that I'm short, you know. Yes, Malik is 6'2", but Simon, when we talk about age, height here, they don't believe me. They said that I'm sure short. They said I'm very short, Simon, so I'm gonna leave them alone and just let them live, you know? Let them live. My lady is 5'8". My lady is 5'8" tall. 5'8". She's 5'8". All right? Yes, so 5'8", 5'7", 5'7" and a half, 5'8", and I'm taller. I'm taller, my lady, by very good. I showed you her the other day on Facebook. I'm very much taller than her. So I don't know where my brother. I don't know why. So listen to me. You know why they're upset, people, Simon. You know why they're upset, Simon. The other day I brought out something. You know, I brought out something, you know, the other day, you know, and because, Simon, this is what they are upset with. I brought out something, and I said, okay, this is why we're so angry, because Jamaicans are 5'6" on average. You see, from that day, the whole of them ate me, the whole of them cursed me out, Simon, because I never said so, and I just type it in, how tall are Jamaicans on average, and they said ladies are 5'2" and men are 5'6", and I'm saying, which part of Jamaica is that? Because I thought Jamaicans were taller. The man them get upset, so all of a sudden they want to drop my height down to 5'7". Yeah, but Simon, they're not happy because they feel like we are flexing on them. They feel like we are flexing on them. So they have they are carrying these feelings in the chat, you know. So that's how we have J-Ross out there, yo JD, yo brother, you know, past 5'10", brother. all right, J-Ross. Me can't fight. I cannot fight the Girlz. But Girlz, make sure you are not under 5'10", you know. That's why you're out here cursing me out, you know. All right? Yeah, but Simon, listen to me. When I do see them, when I do see the one Girlz, you know, make sure him on a 5'9", you know, because or 5'8", you know, because now I can see why some of them get vexed when they touch certain conversation. It is okay, JD. Okay, Girlz said I'm 5'11". I'm okay. All right. So, Girlz, but you can't flex another man in the chat. Because you're going to hear say, short man, chop down big tree, and all, and all sort of stupid. Yeah, Girlz said, no, when you talk about the height thing, you are no such, you know, always start this height thing, you know, and know the man I'm going to start talking about them short acts, chop down big tree, and all sort of... Yo, these dude, people, I. Oh my God. So everybody start to name their heights because, all right, people, this is not nobody. I know some of these guys take it personal because the last time and I said, people, I don't want to know about your lifestyle. I don't care about how much trees you're chopping down. No, Chevon, I don't care if it's true or not. You don't need to tell me that because you're just saying that to feel good. So a tall ox can't chop down no tree. That's what you're saying then. Because if you're coming out telling me that short ox chop down big trees, you're trying to tell me that tall ox can't chop down nothing. So you're trying to prove that you're better. Mans them need some miracle to grow fertilizer. All right, okay, so then, JD, I am 5'7" on the right leg. All right? Oh, my God. You know what? Enough, people. Let me leave it alone. I told you, the man is easy to feel up. Yeah, but I'm telling you, the man, anytime the height conversation comes the last time I was shocked to see how the man start to react. The woman see the eye. Listen to me, Owen. And I'm not going to get involved. I am not going to start this war. The last time it mashed up the chat. People, sometimes you can just admit the truth and just live by it. All right? If you are 5'6", it's not a problem. You don't need to tell with additional stories because we don't need to know your life. It's just, we just brought up something here and talking about some footballers. You understand me? The best footballer, some of the best people are actually under 5'6", you know. Kendrick Lamar is like 5'7", 5'6", 5'5", you know. The greatest madman in the world, they are short, you know. You understand me? So nobody is saying that because a man is taller, he's just automatically greater. It's just, you know, Media said, I am 6'7". Oh my God. You never get in a basketball team in Jamaica to play on? Oh my God. Man, chop down tree. Oh my God. All right. So anyways, I have it's 1.5 hour. I have 30 more minutes. I'm going to if New Media is 6'7" and then I'm 6'10". So you know New Media. Napoleon the Great was a shard king too. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So people don't feel bad. I think it's just discussion. All right, nobody need to get angry. I don't know why the short people not shaking the stigma of them being angry. You know, because Kendrick Lamar running the whole world now, and you know, and he's the short king. You know, yes, and you have Putin going operating like a madman. Yes, no, Owen. We think it's all jokes, Owen. But I am telling you, they don't take it. Owen, the last time we talked about the short conversation, man text me on my WhatsApp and man text me on my WhatsApp. Yo, JD, what to short people, dog? Or even to come up with an argument there. A football channel there running a dog. And I'm saying, brother, it was not me. It was just a commenter. And my number is for football relations. So you come cursing about short and yeah, so that's why I said I don't want to have the conversation because I don't understand why people take things so violent, like aggressive for no reason. You know? Yes, Owen. So that's why I said I don't want it. Nosage get me in trouble, because what Nosage did when we finished the video, he sent me a video, after he sent me a clip, with a 5'6" man. And then I came back with the try. We came back with the came back. I have to run joke. Yeah, I have to run joke and stuff. So I came back with the article from Nosage and talked about man and PH, my brother. So I'm not in brother. I'm not. I'm leaving short people alone, yeah, man. So I ain't in it. Let me continue, people. Let me open this. Let me put the number, and people can call in. And we're not talking anything about short people. Yes, because it was a football stream. Nothing to do with short people. 62471. I am not. I don't want to be in any problem. No, I'm just telling. See, I'm not such. Of course, me have to blame somebody. After never me. Him give me, him give me the content, and then I came back. I came back with the content and I nearly got rubbed out, Yes. Prince was 5'2". Ronnie, please, let me leave it alone. No, Saj, me not sell you out, but me just try to show people say I never me, A who set up the streams them and then put me in a trouble. Big up yourself, my brother, what are you doing?
Yeah, man, me there, man, JD. Big up the chat and thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, for me, today me want to call in still, but me see say it too late. Me da call him about the same cut-off point argument.
Yeah.
We're based on the argument when we see.
Oh, yeah, man. Go ahead. But Martin, are you one of the man who start this beating of just you walk around and beat everybody in Jamaica about the cutoff point, Are you start the revolution?
It can't make no sense. First thing we want to put you out, and I like say when people say we want better player, we feel do like with Tapa say the JFF to bring in 9 new players same time. Nobody is not saying that. Cause JD, we use education. We are not like the Dons. We're not going to say the coach will bring in 9 new players one time and just fit everybody. Nobody now say that, and that them always want to push, When them push the argument, they make it sound like people like we want 7 players one time, 9 players one time. It's nothing like that. But they can't give, most likely all the systems set, and I like say we're going to get 9 players one time. I wonder how JFF do that last time. Or we see the so-called Pika incident and everybody think a delay, and might be some of man them not gonna come in at the same time. So what you gonna say? You gonna cut off them and them through the papers them not come through the same time. And JD don't make no sense. We not even have a bench. We see say we always ask as fan why the coach make this why the coach no sub certain players. Half I feel, even when the player them look like them are dead. Because the truth is, a coach not go sub if they really not believe in them bench. And we don't have a bench, JD. Me don't know what kind of team some people, and they ask a question when they start to scream, what kind of team we really want? What kind of Jamaica team we really want? See, is it just a friend thing where we just joke out football and then trick ourselves that we are the greatest, but still now no bench. There's no team we can win a championship. Me and man talk about if Jamaica can win Gold Cup with which bench? With which bench? We are win Gold Cup with just level player and maybe 2 player half a bench we can switch off and also Gold Cup win.
So,
and also championship.
So you are saying that.
So there's no better point to me.
So you are saying that in order for Jamaica to be the top all right, so hold on. I think let me know one second. Let me ask one second.
Yeah, man.
because people, I will put the prelim on the screen. I will put the prelim on the screen, people. No, you're the actual prelim. All right. Yes. So yeah, they just sent it to me. So I'm gonna try and put it on my email to get it out. Let me copy it. Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That we have to, in order for us to be the top level, we have to kind of improve on the quality on the bench as well, because one team don't, like, one starting 11 don't win the whole tournament. Never ever. Not any competition. You have to have some gritty players to call upon, and injuries happens as well. I do agree with you. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. 100%.
And to be honest, we can't see even the starting. We are going to want more right back. I mean, I believe Bex alone can bring we.
Yes.
So we want at least to each position. Me always hear Pastor say it, at least three layers for each position. As I say, injury, fitness. Maybe somebody come in after injury but not fit at the time. And we are going to want the quality players. So we don't know how this cut-off point come in. And only a person who don't really understand football would even think that. Because me hear one call yesterday say, oh, a player would have feel if a man come in.
That is just pure emotion. That is just pure emotion.
That's not professional football. That's not 2025 football. There's so many teams, big teams who use players who have the quality we can bring them to around. And the top man them come in, I just saw it go. And the worst thing, the players them know, because if you're a professional, yes, you would have feel away. But can we hear Hendricks attack, say this and that, and him want to make the squad and all of them someday. But I just saw the football go. We say it's a team sport. That's why it's a team sport. A man might not come in, but if a better quality come in, it go. But we know football in Jamaica go. I say JD is really both mostly feelings, and that really a mash up with football right now. It's full of so much feelings till the man them say, you have to have art, but don't have no sense in football. But from you have the art, we want to see upon the field.
So it's art ready, art ready, you know.
And him can't control and pass and stay in a position and do things, but him have the art, so that will bring me. Bro, JD, it don't make no sense. So the cut-off argument, I really that me come on, because I see the video and I me first, me have to show fire. Me I say, bro, you mad? Greenwood, them man, them put up Greenwood picture. Bro, we don't talk about cut-off point. It's like Jamaica is only empty. I tell you already, you know, JD. So what do you talk? This man here talk about Cummins and how much man does fly out and a be Cummins. Me tell you already, so I don't know about no youths, you know. A friend thing run Jamaica football, you know.
Yeah.
So them are going with Cummins.
Yeah.
And Cummins at 27.
Yeah.
Cummins at 27. A couple years left in a football, and so they might defend one baller over the next baller.
Yeah. But and the fact that Cummins get the man of the match and was the best player on the damn field, so it proved what my point, how good the player is, because it was not the first time we see him playing so good and even better than the next player. So at what point we start looking at what they're doing rather than who they are to us, yeah.
And look on the same argument we put. Yeah, tell me say Dixo, yes, him overseas, and that's very good. But yeah, tell me say Dixo more develop and better than the number 10 we play for Cavaliers.
Busy, no. That's not true. That's not true.
You're telling me that, and Busy, they call him age 23. So Busy is that old? For not even look into it.
Yeah.
And this is a local band, so all this age will come. That's why this overseas and local thing is a lie. I always say it. And I will never believe in these, man, because it's just a friend thing, and I see it so plain. It's not about no youths. It's all about friends and who have the hype, as we say, JD, which is true. Jamaica is just a hype. Yeah, Jamaica is just a hype. One hype thing, and it just goes up.
Yeah, it is extremely sad because I think we should evaluate
It's
based
that
on
man.
performances and not what name you have or who you know. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
definitely true. May I have the list here, Martin? So you want me read through the actual list and then call you back?
Yeah, man. Me I listen, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah, yeah,
me
yeah.
I go call you back right after here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
All right. So that was Martin. Same list as ESPN, but the thing they was trying to say ESPN was not correct. Tido, you just make a fake account and come here. Let me go to the list. As what Concacaf put out. All right. Yes. We are not desperate. This is the worst 60-man squad. Let me go through it. All right. So Stephen Young. Stevie Young, Portmore United FC. Zimenez, Portmore United SC. All right. Big up Sean Answer. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Romario Williams, Indy 11, USA. Benjamin, which is a goalkeeper. Benjamin Williams, Portmore United FC. Right. Watson, Shamar Watson. All right. And this is for the Gold Cup, right? This is for the Gold Cup. Yeah. And this is not the final 23. All right. Yes. So I'm just trying to go through it. And I'm glad that I saw it from the correct location. All right. Yes. And this is not the same list as what the next one next one have. I think this have different players on it. I've already seen 2 players that was not on the next one. So clearly it was not the exact list. Okay, so the person that run come because you have a fake account and wanted to sell a narrative, yeah. It still have one play. So just relax. Nobody a try for hype up or anything. Jamali Wait was on the last one. Shamar Watson midfield. He's from Cavaliers. So once you look at a player, tell me which one you don't. Let me start from the top. You tell me which one you're not so okay on because maybe you're watching him and stuff. Yeah. So Stevie Young. Are you okay with Stevie Young on the team? Portmore United. As you saw, forward he plays. Tyreese Jimenez gets back into the team. I was asking to say that if you're picking local players, Tyreese Jimenez came back in. He's playing okay, so why he never got a look in? So Tyreese Jimenez make back the listing. If you're going a certain direction, I am okay with it. But if you're talking about the overall 60-man pool and you're gonna look for all the greatest talents, maybe you could have a different conversation, right? I can understand, and I'm open to that. All right. Zimenez came back, Girlz, and he has been playing and I said in context, I would select him because he was playing okay for Portmore. But if you look at his overall work and for the entire squad with everybody we know, so out of context, Girlz, like for instance, we're not just picking players from JPL because we have to mix the team. We're just picking the best players. Then you can't pick Zimenez, you can't pick a lot of these players. So I can understand where you're coming from, but I'm reasoning from what I heard them trying to sell me. All right? Yes, because remember, I am just a viewer like yourself, you know. All right? So based off the overall regulations that we would have had as the viewers, no, none of these guys would have been ready for the listing. Romario Williams started the season late, you know, because of injury situations as well. But he's always one of those individuals. And if you're staying in context, Romario Williams would have deserved to be there, based on what he did for Jamaica before, and also the level that he's playing at, which I think the USL is still better than the JPL in my opinion. Benjamin Williams, Portmore United. Shamar Watson, Cavaliers. Jamali Wait, Locomotive FC in the US. Ricardo Thomas, Arnett Garden, Trevante Stewart, coming in from Radniki, Nice, Serbia. Jonathan Russell coming in from Barnsley. I think Jonathan Russell and Trevante Stewart would have been ones that deserves to make it due to their form. Trevante Stewart definitely improved from what he did in Italy. Complete different player. Obviously, the level is way lower. Way lower. It is a 60-man pool, Jairus. It's a 60-man pool. If they make the final cut with what we have here, let me go treat the Jairus. Oh Lord, Jairus. I need to call in and give you a take in a Jairus. All right. If you have beat me so much in the chat, you need to call in. All right. Bobby Reid played in patches this year. Obviously, Bobby Reid was at Leicester in the Premier League, so it's tougher. It's still not the same equivalent to JPL level or the USA level. It's way higher level. So Bobby Reid and those guys are still at a higher level. So even if they do get less game time, they are still the main favorites. Adrian Reed, Cavaliers in the team. All right, Ethan Pinnock, Brentford as well. Damario Phillips, Montego Bay FC. God damn, Damario Phillips always find a way in this team. All right. Casey Palmer, Old City, came back from injury. Injury kind of damaged him this time. Shamar Nichols, coming in from Mexico as well. Tiana. All right, sorry. Malik Mothersill on the listing from Petersburg. United. All right, that is for the fans. That is solely for the fans. All right, you guys did that. All right, we don't know if he's going to make the final cut because it all comes down to if everything finishes on time, because sometimes they can be on this and everything is not finished. All right, so we have to be careful as well. I have to make sure to put those information out. So if you don't see him at the Gold Cup, maybe he still has his paperwork doesn't not completed as yet. But I do believe that everything should be completed by that time because he's more directly of a Jamaican descendant. Yeah, so I think it should be easier for him. Yeah, man, good to see Russell and Mothersill. Those are two of the best players in League One and two of the best players on this entire listing in terms of form coming in. So if you talk about deserve to be there, even over Leon Bailey and those guys, those bad players are playing better football at this point, so they deserve to be there. Not off name, but based on performances. All right? And others, not because I call Leon Bailey. I never was trying to pick on Leon Bailey. Sorry. I was just trying to show you that Leon Bailey is at the pinnacle. All right. Dimitri Mitchell coming in from Exeter City, England. As you saw, he's 1997. All right. Kyle Ming, 1999, Mount Pleasant. Sule McCullough back in it. 1992. Big up yourself, know yourself. Thanks for being here. Tyreek McGee back on the list from Veer. My honesty, I don't think Tyreek McGee deserves to make this team. Even in a JPL context. I just believe that is because they work with Tyreek McGee. And this space should have gone to another little kid in the JPL if we're going to keep it real, people. All right? Yes. This is the only name I have a problem with on this listing because it can't be based on performance because he did nothing. He did nothing, none at all. So he doesn't deserve to be there. Put a next kid that we don't know. Because a lot, I know them, but a lot of other kids were better. So put them on the listing. Tyreek McGee doesn't deserve, and you can't keep on awarding failure. You understand me? You can't keep on awarding failure for you have to give people things to aspire to. You get me? Yes. But Jamal Lowe coming in from Sheffield Wednesday FC in England. Damian Lowe from Al Abdoud from in Saudi. Yeah, I think Damian Lowe, he's having a good season, even though his team is terrible. But he's definitely having a good season. Dexter Lembikisi coming in from Wolverhampton and Barnsley as well. He's now currently applying his trade in League One. On loan. All right. Gregory Lay came back off injury, but he had a very good season for Oxford. Never expected Oxford to be this good coming up. All right. Yes, so that is good to see him back there. Joel Latibodier, I still believe that is the most gifted defensive player we have in our team. Deshaun is injured for the whole season. I told you guys that a long time ago. Deshaun is out and it's nothing based off because Deshaun was one of the best playing defender. So he would have made it off. Easy. So some of the players, them, they are injured. Big injury. I think he had an operation to do. Yeah. Then we have Giovanni Ling from Cavaliers. So a good amount of Cavalier players made the listing so far. Then we have Richard King. Based on this context, he deserved to make it. Janairo Johnson from AFC Ajax, Netherlands. Here, this is good to see. This is good to see right here on the professional list. But it still comes on to say some of them don't have their paperwork. So don't jump to think that their papers are done. At least I'm hoping that the coach be as transparent as possible when it comes on to that time. All right. But Janairo Johnson, a good talent coming in. I think that if we are putting in these young kids, if we stay with them, Jamaica could have a rotted midfield going in the future, you know. But obviously it might not work instant. But in the future, it's ridiculous. How often can the federation add or remove players from the 60-man list? I think you should not be, unless it's how the rule goes again. I think you can't pick outside, you know, unless it's some serious problems, you know, something like that, you know. But I'm gonna get the I don't remember the exact quote they used, so I'm gonna hold on it first. Guys, we have 193 here. Hopefully we are over 150 likes on the video. We are going to almost 2 hours. I'm just going through it and then people can call in. All right. Gediel Irvin, Mount Pleasant, Malik Owil, Las Vegas, Lights FC USA, Mason Oldgate, Everton FC England, Isaac Eden, Newcastle, Tyreese All, we talked on him yesterday, Tottenham. All right. Well. Daniel Green, Mount Pleasant, Damara Gray, Al Etifak, Rabino Garden, Veer United, Rabino Garden, okay. Nickley Ellis, Racing, Javon East, Upwell, I definitely deserve to be there. Kaim Dixon, Charlton. Yeah, but if Kaim Dixon could make it because of JPL players, but if you talk about everything in context, I don't think Kaim Dixon deserves to make national team either. But based on what we're seeing, he could make the 60-man pool, and I have no pushback in this one. All right, but if you're talking about the overall 60, based on those performances, he wouldn't deserve to make it. All right, but I can accept him being in this one right here. All right, Shaquan Davis, Mount Pleasant, Tafari Chambers, Mount Pleasant, Ronaldo Cephas, Ankara Guchu, Tyreese Campbell, Charlton Athletic. This is a big one, people. This is a big one. This is something that could, if he has his papers and they talk to him and he is in with this damn thing, this is a true level talent. Tyreese Campbell, he will be ridiculous. If him and Madasil comes in this window with one more quality midfielder, I could say we start looking at Jamaica. We could start looking at, say, Jamaica have some players that could easily make the England team if they just have one more season at a higher level like what they're showing. Because if Madasil do the same thing at Premier Championship level, he's almost close to an England call-up. Based on what his trajectory. If Tyreese goes up, which they are close to go up, just maybe need to win the next game, and they are in the Championship, he could ease well Chelsea and all of those clubs off this player. If he comes, he will be a rotted player. I can tell you, on the farm that he's in, he could be a player that can take Damari Gray or Leon Bailey game on any given day. So, like, if a coach watch you in training, they could say, yo, I'm going. But for him, if he comes, you don't play Cephas again. If he comes, Cephas not getting a game. I'm telling the people, if he comes, Cephas will go down the pecking order because he's better than Cephas already. Ridiculous skill set and speed. But believe me, his ability to take on... Oh, my God. If I see him in a Jamaican jersey, I can say, damn, this is definitely a player that could propel for the future. Like the future star boy for Jamaica, because he could end up at Chelsea or one of those places. Yeah, he remind me of Lookman. Lookman from Nigeria that came to Charlton as well. He remind me of Lookman. That the kid. Damien Dash, no. Cephas is not a footballer to me. A high-level footballer, no. But Damien Dash, he's better than Cephas, and he's better than... He's very good. He's very good. It's not about overrate. I am telling you, if you watch this player, watch Cephas play football, and you tell me that they are in the same level, boy, you would be lying in Damien Dash. Just please, before you judge me, go and watch a player. Tyreese Campbell, please go and watch him, and then tomorrow we will take it up. And I promise you, you're coming here telling me something different. And you are giving the JFF credit if they can get the signature of this player. This player is ridiculously skilled and good, and would add something good to Jamaica. But maybe it would take time. But love that name on that list. That name on that list is ridiculous. Norman Campbell need to get a next look in. I thought that Norman Campbell is also better than Cephas in my eyes, and also Kaim Dixon. He's both ahead of both of them. And I don't know. I heard the coach said he did good. He did everything good, but not selected him, and he's doing good for his club. That was the weirdest statement I heard the coach made. And I just never understood it. When he said, his time will come back again. I'm saying then, if I said him do everything good, and his time will come back again, and then people not playing football and they're in the team, oh, what kind of mathematics is this? So, Norman Campbell definitely deserve a next call. Then you have Ruman Burrell. Ruman Burrell, he's coming in from Burton Albion in England. Right here. Let me pull it up right here to show you. All right, so this is Burrell, as you saw here. It would be considered as a striker. 24 years old. I think he's slightly taller, but that's how they do the thing. 24-year-old. Right here, I said ball control. No, I think this is not accurate. I think he's a solid controller. Especially for our region. If you put him up to a higher level, maybe you could ask those questions. But in Jamaica, I think he would do good. He could be a surprise package, guys. He could be a surprise package if you get him. All right, as you saw here, in League One. In League One, he had 30 games, started 26, and had 11 goals and 2 assists. Solid player. How did he make it? Given his condition, I think they just put him there, hoping that he actually makes it. All right, Warner Brown made the list. The provisional list. If you ask me about Roman Burrell or Warner Brown, I still need to see more on him. And what I saw, I would have to give him a next opportunity around the national team, because of his games in the JPL. Tell me that he's not the finished article, but he did good for the last time for Jamaica, so maybe that will draw him to get the next game. But Burrell, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him as well. And Warner Brown is young, so don't sleep on him as well. But give him a little grace, show him a little grace there. But I don't think Warner Brown is my main striker for my team. Against higher competition, I think he has a lot more work to do. Even though Burrell would consider the same, need a lot more work as well. That would be true. Yeah, so let me see who they will choose out of that. Andre Blake is currently injured. Let's see what happens with him. Corey Bennett from Al Nasser. Right here, let me put up him. All right. So you guys could see it. And so for the person that talks about the list, all right, look at it yourself. You see now, the list is not as what you had said. All right, so 27-year-old, height 183, yeah, right, in striker, main position. And this year, let me try, okay, USL numbers, 6 goals. Let me see what year. It is 2023, that is. USL Championship 2024. This would be slightly better. Then I will get the final one. 15 goals and 1 assist. So 16 goals contribution right there. I will have to do more scouting on this player to give you more accuracy on it. So I will take my time and give you some information on that one, people. But as you saw, he came around the national team before. So maybe that was just a filler. And to see where he could, if we don't have anybody, he could be a person that we would have rely on. But based on the list that I'm seeing, it's looking like we're getting a lot of strikers, which is good. Amari Bell, Louis Baker makes back this list. Which is still surprising because I heard all sorts of stories about Louis Baker. Yes. Then we have Leon Bailey, which deserve to make it based on his quality. Atkinson on it, which I think deserve to make it. A 60-man pool based on the condition that we're outlaid here. Karai Anderson deserve to make it as well. He's in Charlton fighting for a championship thing, even though he's not the main part, he's still a part of the bench. All right. And Dixon is not on the field or a part of the bench, but yet still he gets picked. So that in itself tells you that this guy deserves to get picked. I know a lot of you guys don't rate him, but if one is going to make it, the other guys do it better than the next one, so you can't take him out. So Cara Anderson deserves it. I think some of his backlashes are very much undeserved due to the fact that he's a roaming player. He plays a lot of positions, and maybe he will settle in one in the future. But he's playing, and people saw his use and keep on giving him opportunities over people that you guys rate highly. All right. Christopher Ainsworth, Corey Burke, Alvas Powell. I think Alvas Powell, based on playing, deserves to make it. Nikelia Fuller, Andre Fletcher, and Raheem Edwards. So that is the list right there. So let me take back the calls, them people. And then we are going to wrap up the show. 30 minutes of call. All right. So you hope you get it. So we don't have no DJ, no Ravel, no Junior Flemings on the list in there. Those are 3 players that could have easily made this. I think the DJ not on this list is disrespectful. You understand? Because DJ, aside from maybe one midfielder here, only Jonathan Russell could compare with DJ based on his actual form. And DJ footballing education is top notch. Ravel Morrison also, you could say, but DJ is performing better than Ravel Morrison for a longer basis. And you could say maybe the leagues, maybe, I don't know how you want to rush it, but, or you want to rate the league, I don't know. All right? Yeah, but there is questions. There are questions there where you could ask. Yeah. All right, so let me try. Let me try and take the calls. Them. Let me call back. You can call back in now, people. It is lagged. The link is lagged right there. You could call back. All right. And let me do like 15 minutes of taking calls. I still think it's the JFF that's discouraging Hutchinson. It could still be. It could be that way. I don't know the exact story about it, but a lot of people, if you talk about discouraging people, I think the whole YouTube scene and the whole Jamaica discourage a lot of players from playing for Jamaica. You understand me? They have to have a stronger belief system in order to want to stay and play for Jamaica, you know? Especially younger kids, them. Based on what I saw them said about them, yeah, it's easy well could count for that. All right? So, drop your questions in the comment if you're not calling in, because we are getting calls. For me, it just seems like they went a direction of locals. So when the president had said that they're trying to go majority locals in the 23s, but you could pick a 23 and you don't have the local in it, just the same. So let's see what they are doing. Let's give them that opportunity to pick the team. The 23, final 23, and then we can judge them of that. You know, is Liam Bailey in the squad? Yes, strong man. Liam Bailey in the squad, 100%. And I can't see a team that Liam Bailey not in. Liam Bailey is that quality, so you can't see a team like that and say that he would make it. Liam Bailey, even 2 or 3 games in the Premier League, still better than majority. You know, I really don't think Hutchinson with the Jamaica flag when Ipswich got promoted was fake. No. But nobody said that was fake. Hutchinson, Malik Madasil playing for Jamaica solely based off Hutchinson. Dean Rankin and all of those dudes come to Jamaica because of Hutchinson. I know that for a fact. All right, for a fact. He was the one that went and got all the information and passed it to them. They told you as well. They told you publicly it's because of Hutchinson why they are playing. So why would he want them to play for Jamaica when all of them was on the same level at the same time and he never wanted to play? No, man. He wanted to play for Jamaica, but things happen always. Yesterday we were talking about Robbie Earl. You saw how people hated Robbie Earl and maybe he said something that was a fact, but others never wanted to take it on with him. You understand me? No. The people name brand Jonathan, a lot of those people, if you check their record, they're extremely xenophobic. They are extremely xenophobic if you check their record. So I think you would have to just listen and keep on watching. And even when it goes a certain way, even if it goes a certain way, Sherman Scott, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing at all. So don't bother with it. When it's a JPL player or the JFF, you jump on one side and be the definitive. You don't know nothing about these players, so they stop talking. I proved to you the other day, so they don't know nothing about the players them and show you the information that me have. And the facts is way further than what you think. So stop it. You don't know nothing about the players them, so stop telling lies on the players them. Alright? Stop it, Sherman. I hope your full Jamaica team win games. Alright? Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, Martin, go ahead, Martin. Go ahead.
The man, them are show is something as fans, you know, man. And JD, one thing me nah fight. What JD, what me want to do? We want to stick with the job. They can't find a list with the Jamaicans, them way, like, left the JPL in our next.
Yes, we can find a list. Yes. We can find like 20 players. We can tell you 20 players now. No, we can just tell the players that's playing now that never got a look in here.
It confused. There's a bro. It look like all right Jamaican them need for come back and play in a JPL for evil. Get a call up.
Yeah, that's
shocking. I understand. The man they want to say why them have a Jamaican league, but bro, I watched the semi-finals last night, JD.
Yeah.
Yes, the over-hyping and all. JD is not the quality for international footballer. Nobody can trick me.
Yeah. So you're saying that
they are not the answer, JD. The man that were in the country is not the answer. One to the one, we not even talk about England or US. One to the one that we left the country
man.
and are playing a better
I think Satchwell. I think a lot of players could have made a lot of players could have made the 60-man squad. That's actually playing and doing well. And they are Jamaican born. So you have a good point. You know
the narrative them always say we eat. Yes. So I if I could have find a list of Jamaican bands we're not even in. The JPL is that great?
Well, according to them, yes. According to them, yes, and that's the direction they're going in, which I think is a disservice. But if you had listened to the show today, that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that I don't think we are doing the kids them the right thing, because even inside the JPL, the right players are not getting selected. You understand me? I don't see Cummings on this list. I don't see Cummings on this list. Hold on, maybe not lie, because I did not see Cummings on this list.
And Cummings get man of the match last night for semi-final.
Cummings is not on this list either. So even in Jamaica, I don't know if he doesn't have any papers, but he was in America, went to school in America. So it's not about papers. I don't know. I think a lot of players could have been on this list.
Maybe that's why I would never believe in a them money system. I cannot find in my right mind to believe so the money I do it for no youths. Because we know the answer still, you know. But it's so shocking. Look at the list, JD, man. Yeah, tell me, say, the one where CC asked the coach about him. Yeah, tell me, say, I'm playing in one league with that poor.
Yeah, Satchwell. Yeah, Satchwell are doing good, man.
Satchwell is that poor. Oh, man, like Maggie made the list. I saw the coach now rate Ravel again. I saw Ravel league poor.
Yeah,
not even
man.
Philip. Mr. Philip up here. Ball game when Philip, we have missed pass so much ball. And then when I come tell me about King a big defender in Jamaica and look on the quality of the forward them, you have one forward last night, them look confused. Till the commentator said the man not even know, like him, know him just a run and a give away ball, just a run in a play of them. So if you have hope in them play, me can't, JD is sitting instead.
So hold on. So what if Cummins win no but in them chat them attack, you know, King forever. Cause clear no them are 8 point Cummins, you know. So what if Cummins go and win the JPL, which I got me, you know, because they are the best team. So they're gonna be Cavaliers. So what if him win it and lift the trophy and still don't get picked for the national team? What that tells you? That not tell us them have design spot for people? I agree.
JD last night, JD me I listened to the commentator for Sports Match last night, and JD, if by when they don't watch a match, you don't think King alone are the greatest defender.
And me watch the match, and King was not the best defender on the field, on him own team.
You don't think that King, you only think say Arnett Ghana have no defender, and you only think say Cavaliers have no defender, only King.
And he was not the best player on his own team. On his same team, he was not the best defender. So, that's me I wonder if them people actually know football. Like, what are they watching? Is it that Jamaica does get a flash message and say everybody need to promote a player because we need a big money for a player? Me wonder if that happen. If that come on, I'm on a shock. It looks so JD, me want commentator. The Jamaica, I don't know if a Jamaican style, but the man them use some words. So why the man use them? You knew me, the King is the best defender ever in Jamaica.
You have to buy from dictionary.
Yo.
The one they make me laugh last night to team. When the man, we have to say, JD, the man I don't know, say 6-year-old and maybe 5-year, not even English Premier League, I use them big words. The man them use some words. The man is so disgusting, bro. The fourth man, we don't know if the man is so. Brother, when you need to do them someday, brother. I don't so.
You know me fool. Martin, no, you send me I go rewatch it again with the volume on, because when me I watch football, me don't turn on the volume because me no. Yeah, no, but no, you tell me I go watch it again.
Yo,
no, we never said King had a poor game. We never said King had a poor game. We said he was not the best defender on the field. But the man give a point to say that, oh, them attack, you wonder what really take part and feel like nobody is gonna play.
8-6 Jamaica missed the point. In me for go watch a match. When they done, nobody else say King have a poor game. When they done, they think a King alone they on the pitch as a defender. All the man them, the words and what they use with the man, and the same defender will do the same thing in the next 5 minutes now. But they say when King do it, them add a big dictionary word.
Okay, so forward on the King bandwagon, JD. Okay, you don't know me, brother. You don't know me. You don't know football me deal with. Me not take. No. Brother, me not take it. Me talk about the youth them in Jamaica. And that me stand for.
Don't hate the game. Don't hate the players. It's not about hating the players, bro. It's all about the bias. It's all about the bias, bro. Nobody's hating King. But as with JD, that's why I don't believe in none of when in the chat where you love talk about local players. Because a friend thing in the
yes.
Me never say King no good. But one to the other players, them where King not that great. Far from.
Brother, the players are okay. Martin, the player is an okay player. The player is an okay player at the JPL level. He's an okay player at the JPL level. Cummins is better than King today. Obviously, one is way older, so I can understand if someone say one has a higher ceiling in the future. But Cummins is a better player. All right, Cummins is a better player. All right, I'm not asking. I'm telling you, I see for myself. And then today we come and prove because the people contact me and I say, JD, the baller where you say where we see him today, him better. People call me and tell me that, you know. So that's why me even go back and say, I'm gonna watch the game because damn. Man tell me say that go on. Alright, I watch it and see what go on. You know? No, new media. The problem is we just go over the top with every player. We just desperate for next falls up. We just said we just avoid the other pitting them. We don't care about nobody. I just
JD, JD, I need to listen to it. I need to listen to the commentary.
Me I go listen.
We have to give them rating still now. If I that, they might to sell a player and I sell the league, boy, may I tell you, the man them use some words and some description, me I fear I said, me not even hear that in the highest level, not even Ramal. Me hear the man them use them big words for Ramal. Not even Ramal, me hear ESPN use them words for Ramal. Them just took to the normal, the great, high quality. Them man they going at some dictionary thing.
How long King is a part of the national team?
JPL are the #1 league in a Concacaf.
Yes, and remember, let's give some facts. King every time King come in the national team, and next coach put him out. And the last time, Algrim's the same need to stay at Iceland and work on himself. That's what. Go and listen to Al Grimson if you want to hear. When people tell you the truth, you never listen. Alright? And then him come in before and come out after we got embarrassed in a few games. But we don't forgot them game there because we have PTSD and we have memory lost. Alright? Yes, I never just the last game people run on King. I never does the last game. Alright? No make me pull up all of the files them. Alright? Alright? No make me pull up all of the files them. Let me just stop right here and make Martin talk. You go ahead, Martin.
Just a pray thanks to them and then we are talk about King. Them do it. King is like Maggie. King is like Peter Lee Vassell. King is like Fletcher. And look how the man them just push them aside. We just hope the King really make it.
Yeah, me hope so as well. Me hope so as well.
Me hope so the man make it for true. So them not turn pan him like how them a turn pan Maggie.
Yeah.
The same Peter V. where everybody attack. The same Marshall. Me hope they not turn pan the ball like that. Because at that time them will do over the youths them, and when the youths them not reach the level, them just push them aside and then find a next world class. So are we really looking for the ball of them, you know?
Yes. No, Martin, that is the greatest statement. Are we are the sensible people where look out for the ball of them and we seems like I wonder where the eater. Martin, now you understand my life on YouTube because me just deal with sense. And I just stick with what me I see and them see too, you know. And them I say, JD, me no business. This me I say no. Every time I see when the embarrassment come, when
stop disrespect with you, don't compare King to anyone. No, 8 level 6. We have to compare because I saw them do every youth. I saw them normally do Marshall. At Jamaica, me live in a youth. 8 level 6 at Jamaica, me live in a father football, you know.
Martin, you tell them say you have the hottest video in the stadium.
Peter Lee Battle. I told him do Lama Walker. JD, you see Lama Walker when Lama Walker I play for Clarendon. JD, the hype when they run at that ball there. Me never expect that the man just have a fall and just. Me not even hear about Lama Walker again and him still young. Cause when me at 28 and Lama Walker me are watching when him in a school. So me know him still at 20 something. So 876 Jamrock, bro, are you the biggest problem?
The man say me have an agenda. The man say me have an agenda against that player. Him say me have an agenda because him can't say overseas and local, you know. Because the other man them me ask for, you know, and the man them perform, you know. So him have no story if he selling and the man say, yo, me just against the player.
And him a talk about to stop. So, brother, the man in the circle and see what going in Jamaica. So you need to come back to Jamaica and see what going in the circle, bro. Them do that to mostly all of the overhype. That's why I pray for Dix to take him time. Don't listen to the overhype.
And just work hard.
The reason one of the panelists right now, JD, because we are Rizzo. For sure, say, it's not about it. It's about the overhyping. JD and he right. Gemini is 20. All Fibo Ziminis with that one that all Ziminis are 20. Ziminis was all around the program so much.
Yeah, man.
But those are Ziminis are come back in a picture.
So, no. Let me stop at Ziminis. Ziminis make it in a Belgium. and never get a call for the national team. And come back at JPL to get a call for the national team. So the man make it a Belgium and make it to the bench on the Jupiler Pro League. And couldn't get a call for Jamaica, but yet still make the reserve list here when him come back at the JPL. So you might have a point here, out of sight, out of mind. If you're not playing at Premier League, when you leave Jamaica as a Jamaican, you can't make by the team. You cannot make by the team. You understand? See, you have a point here, Martin.
You need to get Paris. I was league Paris after Paris, but JD.
No, Paris. No, Paris is still not bad. I think Paris could have made this provisionally. Paris could have made it provisionalist, but I wouldn't pick Paris in any good form. You know, Paris really drop off big time. He drop off big time, but in the drop off below JPL standard. He does not drop off below JPL standard. So he could have still make the team.
But JD, at that time, them standard, so we have to work with them standard, full standard, I know the highest league, we have to come down to them levels, because at JPL for them standard,
Yes.
It's sure. So at JPL for them standard. So why them now want to talk about JPL when them are set the standard? We have to talk about the player them, And when we are we have to just talk about it, and football is all about comparing. Because football is not no delusional. I don't believe there's one level in football. That's why one Jamaican team few years can live and go play one Canada team and get 6 love, because that's different level. That's why one Jamaica female team can live in a Concacaf and get how much goal them get in the 2 leg? Over 20 at goal? That shows us different levels. That's why a team can that's why you have tiers, League 1, League 2. That's why for the last few years the champion team then will go up in an EPL, then get relegated, because there's levels in football. So all done said in the chat, we want to subjugate people and trick people, said JP, I will never believe that, because I'm not a fool. There's levels in football. So when a man has scored 21 goals in JPL, it cannot compare it to a man like Greenwood, who has scored 21 goals in France League. That's madness and stupidity and foolishness. So you want me to believe fairness system? I will never do it as a fan.
Yeah,
JD, your time now.
All right. Yeah, man. But look at when I look at now, I see Romy and Blake, them and them guy there. Even the other day when the guy showed me say Romy and Blake can make strides now. He got to the United States program and then gone now. I try to make him career now. But Romy and Blake not getting a look in. So tell me say no, I think it's very clear. There is no question when you're in the JPL. The man is not scout. Not at all. Like for us, for local players, them not scout people. Them not scout for no additional local player. You have to have a name already, or else you not get picked. Period. All right. Period. I just saw it look now. You not get scout. Me a man a ball the other day. And next man a ball the other day. So yo, damn, me don't know what to do if we go on a Jamaica team, A ball, me a man a ball the other day. No, Satchwell is not on the list. Satchwell is not on the list either. So Blake Satchwell could have easily made this list based on what they're doing. And they're Jamaican-born players. And then they depend. Me a man a ball people. So this what we're talking about is not just the fans them saying it. Players saying it as well. Them a wonder what them have to do. Dirty Harry, we're gonna go back. We're gonna wrap up after. Yeah. JD JFF don't want to go to the World Cup, but this is not the World Cup squad. This is the Gold Cup squad. So the World Cup squad could be completely different. But at this point, me not give them the grace. Me not think it's gonna be much different, people. Me not think it's gonna be much different.
Fans, this is my message to all fans, because we can't. JD, we're there a long time. Please, fans. Please.
Alvarez deserve to make it. Alvarez deserve to make it. Based on football quality, Alvarez deserve to make it. East deserve to make it. If you're gonna pick JPL, man, them are better than JPL players.
That's why I know so them listen to you, JD.
Of course, they listen to me. Of course, they listen to me. Of course, me have a say in the squad picking. You know, see Mother Silip on list. You know, see Mother Silip on it. You know, see Tyreese. See, Tyreese the on it. You know, you may tell him how good them player is. You know, see every time you tell about a player, you know, see them on list. So of course I mean.
The shop with the Albas car, are you alone? Me no hear no YouTuber talk about Albas.
Yeah, but him a play good. Him a play good. So me have to tell the truth. Me have to tell the truth. Don't. You can't pick JPL man. Alvas Paul. Me say Alvas Paul just take off him rag and him say Alvas Paul, come on, bust a goal upon Cavaliers. And him come on and just bust a goal upon Cavaliers and come back off like nothing. So if you go pick them players here and a man just come on and bust a goal for your team and him on a forward and just go back for him business. Yeah, so Alvas Paul deserve it, man. Alvas Paul play good. Him have some good competition him a rival with.
Yeah.
And him still staying at the team. So we have to give people credit, man, you know? If you talk about what him do in a life.
I support them. I have to do it because we love the football. And that beat we know, JD. We have to do support all over Costa and we go on. Because we want to go on next World Cup, you know. Me never yet witness when Jamaica got a World Cup. Me are two, you know. Them time me not even know nothing about good and evil, you know. Just I might be just do up my pampers. So me want to see the team. Me want to see the team go World Cup, me I tell you. But boy, JFF, come on, man, please. All right, you see that cycle of JFF, at least nobody have the mindset so they just want to play a seller player.
Yeah, man. This World Cup, me don't want to see the seller player team, coach. Me agree, Martin. Me agree, Martin.
Please not sell out that side. Skip that cycle, we are begging.
Yeah. Prezi, now come on, Prezi. Martin, let me do something for you. Prezi, please don't do no more interview, because you see, if you ever hear you tell me about this is a selling window again, me I gotta do you something.
Yeah.
Me I gotta do you something, President. So me don't want to hear it again. Just don't talk. Stop the interview. You come tell me about the youth never get set. Brother, me don't want to hear what you tell me. Don't come and tell me that, President. Stop doing interview. Because it look like what you tell me, I want me to say. So me don't want to do something. And the people take football serious, President. So stop doing interview. Leave Simon and every other man for do the interview. Come off right, brother. So Martin, me agree, Martin. Me agree. President can't do them something, man. And then we see the list now. It hurt people, you know. My name click me and get sued. Me I tell the president saying him not for doing the interview. So what you mean? Me not tell him say don't come tell me say more sell play and that man tell me. So me now the paper can put up and say that him tell me. So what you mean me forget sue? Now that him say me not glad for him try to sue me. So me can actually get something from him and then get him out of the national team then, because it look like him a part of the problem. Yeah man. So respect Martin. Alright, really. Yeah, respect Martin. Yeah. Alright, so Martin, a bonfire people. Travis wake up, man, because anytime problems start, Travis wake up from anywhere. Yeah, man. Alvas Paul deserves it, Alvas Paul deserves to even make the final listing, as well. Leave that JD. Alright, Sherman. Me know your boss, Sherman, but he leave a lot of interviews alone, because we don't want to hear you must say, Mother still is on the list in a King Expert, so we get what we want, then put some players what we want, but other people cost about all the other players them. Travis, the Greenwood argument, may I leave it alone, Travis, because may I hear counter arguments, so I'm not 100% sure. So me leave it alone for now. But I will get investigated and then come and tackle that argument, alright? But me not sure what really I go on. Me not go cue it a certain way. Yesterday I got the president come and tell me something, and then me I see it. Me just show the president grace, Alright, for a little, But no, me I see it, what I want, it kind of stressed me out, It kind of stressed me out, Travis. And it has stressed out a lot of people. I mean, know all you, Travis. Because one thing about Travis, he may go on now and beat around it. You see when Jamaica lose, Travis change. Travis say, oh man, stop the watch football. Yeah, Travis, what on? Eh?
I go down to work.
We come by YouTube and say, we never know, say,
Yeah, man, I almost got 2.5 hours me there, you know. So we talk about the Mason Greenwood. We said we not gonna really jump on it because me hear some counter arguments. So me not sure. And the coach I say, him knows if Mason Greenwood want play. So me not know if I just the family as what family say about the secrecy and all them stuff there. So me know if I that them I try still a play. Me not know. So that's why I say me not talk on it, you know, because the coach.
You know, the change over this thing, because that our kind of issue kind of touchy, so we not really talk about that. And as me I say, me not see squad. But with Alvasa and East, the man never perform, man, this way.
Yeah, man.
We stop going like say we feel say who we want to play. You don't play. You don't stop with it. We are fans.
Yeah, but on this platform, you know, you may call for Alvas every day when you're cussing and chatting. You may say Alvas probably one of the best players.
Yeah. Right.
So
me kind of change the mode for them. To me, know say Alvas and Flemings and East, then they have them off as a gang of 9 for top of time.
Yeah.
Remember? So it's like give man a clean slate, man. Like all lower balls and play.
Yeah, man. So big boss. Cummins don't depend on listen. Cummins don't depend on listen. You know, 60 months ago there, and everybody in JPL depend on it, you know. So and
what is a JPL man in there?
Everybody from Arnett.
Like who?
Let me just go through it and show you. The amount of man depend on this. You want dead. Stephen Young, Tyreese Jimenez, Benjamin Williams, Shamar Watson, Ricardo Thomas, right? Adrian Reed. Damario let me finish before you cuss. Damario Phillips. Then we have Kyle Ming, Sule Makala, Giovanni Leng on it here. Then we have Richard King, obviously. Then we have Gadiel Irvin on it. So even Mount Pleasant man depend it and the man depend it. So me not understand what one.
JD, as we tell us, the politics are hit, them ready young and me over Cummins. That's why I know.
Cummins was the man on the match yesterday after we don't talk about him, you know.
Yeah, we did. Cummins are king the two best centre half in Jamaica. But you know what? Some people they don't want Cummins in there. And that.
Okay, damn.
But politics are hit. Maggie the panelist?
Yes, Maggie the panelist. So that me said, them could have picked anybody else in the JPL.
Let me tell you, so they will pick some player when they have in that pool. So then I'm out of that. And that they know.
Okay.
Ellis not making list.
I think Ellis was on the list. 1 second. I think Messick Ellis, you know. I think me did say Ellis. I'm not sure. Yes, Nicky Lee Ellis, yes, him depend Racing United. Yeah. Yes, him depend it. Yeah. Yes, Ellis depend it.
No, Cummins surprised me though. Cummins surprised me.
Yes, Cummins not on this. People are cost me. Them are cost me.
Yeah, Cummins not on this.
Them are cost me and I say, JD, you see a baller. King we say. King are the greatest. Me I say, brother, me talk before. Yeah, but no, Travis, I hurt them feelings hurt because through me I talk how good Cummins is, and then them come and say the man yesterday, and then here and them come and here so him get the man a match. Them come now, them can't. I me them want worry in. I me them want 18 in Travis.
No man, you the poor. I opinion man. Then Leng King play excellent yesterday, but Leng get the man a match.
Yeah, but we have to be honest. Leng was better. Travis, Leng was better. We have to be honest because of that. But
don't tell us, JD. The man have King and his distinct talk. When I will say that, King always there.
Yeah, but we can't disrespect other people picking in Jamaica. Like we can't give them. We can't rate King, but let's give the other man the credit, no brother. If the next man win the man of the match, and if you listen to, I saw two people say, if you listen to the man of the game, you would think say King are the best player only, and nobody else now play.
Because I wouldn't like.
Yeah, but we can't. We are trying to sell a Jamaican product, not because I'm on a 27.
To be fair, still Cummins just a comeback. I think our second game is back for injury. Kind of injured. In the injured still.
Okay.
But that don't really make no difference still.
Yeah.
Over you.
Yeah, man. That's a disrespect, man.
So, but Cummins could I so
yeah, but so Travis, so what if him win the JPL? Because more likely that I got me, you know, because they're gonna beat Cavaliers. So what if him win it and him and play the thing, and then everybody the panel this year, but him not the pan it?
Because I thought they picked the list already, long time.
Okay, so that you're gonna say now. Oh, yo, them pick the list a long time, no brother, so you can't make it, you know. These mad, oh my God.
Should they have players that when they have we play against? So basically, I didn't back on this. We play Trinidad. So the players they don't feel something outside. Like, but Cummins wasn't it, you know? In the Caribbean, Cummins did play. Not too much. So.
Okay, all right.
They must know. They must know.
But that is sad, though. That is sad.
I 60-man pool is.
Yes.
Is it 60-man pool? Okay.
Yes, so they might go work it down, but even if you make a 60-man pool, brother, it's even worse. It's even worse. You can't tell me say this man was so. Remember the last time when we played the game, you know, Cummins was better than King again, you know. Remember, you know, clear better than King, you know. And he was the best player on the field, you know. So then, this man can keep on playing, and we are seat. No, but we don't want him pick him over King. We don't want him put him over King. But just put him on the damn list, man. Put him on the list. Yeah, just put him on the list. So JFF, if you're watching, Cummins deserves to make the list. This man is a very... And you never tell me, say, America, him come from, you know. Him deem school in America, you know. But you never tell me that. You never tell me that. I just watch football and I say... No, I do my research and I say, oh, this man is educated in football, man.
You have a degree, man. You have a degree.
Okay.
When you come back to that island, I used to play for Captain Pierre.
Okay, but I never knew. I just that for sure you that I only watch football and talk about football. I see the man play. Remember Travis? I mean I say Travis, but we are talking about King and this man looks so good. And then we keep on watching him, and him keep on improving us. Carla, we are going to take the next call. Wait till Travis finish him calling. You're calling after. Guys, you can't call in when the next person on the line. All right. So we link up then, Travis, yeah? Hello, good day, Carla. Hello, good day, Carla. How are you doing?
Yeah, JD, want a chat. Me I feel long time.
Yeah, but true, Alex, you can't say you want a chat and it just got away there because and next man in the call and a talk, we have to wait until one finish. So go ahead, how are you doing?
Them man, they always talk on the line. I'm live.
Yes, man, you're live, man. Of course you're live. You're not calling. You kick off the man off of the phone and then ask me if you're live.
Yeah, because they chat regularly. You know
I know, but we're gonna give you a chance, man. We're gonna give everybody a chance. But when I say true, I'm gonna make a point. Yeah.
Only one thing more I say. Lego King shirt, not we know say, listen, give me a talk. We know say...
No, you can't just say something and then say, give me a talk because you said I should let go of a man's shirt. But what did I say? Did you misinterpret what I've said? I never said the player is a bad player.
You're trying, I understand, you know. Jamaica work in two ways, you know. Either you're going to be a bandwagonist or you're going to be the opposite of the bandwagonist. It's only two sides. Me there in Amigo. So we gotta keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. I understand them over selling him and them over hyping him, but him deserve it because you see the last game Jamaica played, even when he made 3 big mistakes, the man was so in tune. The man has stringed the ball through the midfield. The man run up in. To me, him is not the best defender. I give him that. He need time. I think them should change the position. I prefer him a 6 or a 8 because this youth. Vision is impeccable.
But Carla, you know so wicked it is. You don't realize you said the same thing as what me I say.
I was on the line when you did make that reference. Yeah.
So why you want me to let go him shirt? Why?
As a centre back, I feel like him look weak as a centre back. Yes, because him defending, him will be more like a Trent Alexander. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Defending shit. But you see them passing range, at the range of passes, me say this look you have a big man, enough big man, me not see have these range of
G, may I beg you, please watch Cummins. If you watch the man and give him true grace, you would have never, you would have known it's not, G, me not beat King. Me just say other people get the opportunity for to see the players them. Because the reason why me could have said it, I saw the player and then you realize them and say he was the best player yesterday in both games. So you can't see and lie me I tell G, me never try fight King. I never nothing like that. Me just tell us other players are do good, but
you have 2 Premier League title under him belt before him at 21 years old. King have almost over 20 at chap for a national setup. King is, me not gonna say them, yeah, we know we overhype card. That's just Jamaican. When we like something, we sell it to the best of our ability.
At least it be fair, yes. So what you would like me to do now? Because it's time for Lego him shirt, and at this point, maybe does Lego him shirt, So what you want me to do? For please.
Just ease up on him a little bit, because we know say I through the overwhelming biasness, why you kinda ease him up. I bet say if we name a hype King, you would have bring him to the forefront.
Of course, I would have done that because I would have given him his credit, and I gave him his credit. But I just said, see, I'm telling you that this player is a better defender than King, and you just come and tell me, say the man defending is not the best.
We know that. You don't need a blind. You don't need a.
So, but the next one is a Jamaican. The next one is a Jamaican. Him just a little bit older, so maybe him can't get sell for money and him stuff there. But him is a good player. Him can help Jamaica. That's all.
27 over defender is a young defender. Because a defender don't really mature till him about 25, 27, 30. So
yes,
we give him still have time. So I'm not gonna bash him because I like him. I seen him play. I watched the game. It was great. But the reason why, probably because I play catch up. You understand?
Okay.
Jamaica deal with all the favoritism, I will know. Him just a come back in the picture. So people are, it will rub some people wrong, and some people have them spot already. So he have to work him way into the channel, and him doing it. Well, if them win, me is a North Coast man, you don't know. So me I go bring Mount Tapa. You get me?
Yeah.
Because that's full jurisdiction. But listen, this guy right here, if him win the Premier League and him don't get a look in, we can say Jamaica is overbiased and overzealous.
Okay.
I understand that. Because he can get a run, but you see King, him different. I just need him to get to him and busy if he left Jamaica. Please, Jamaica hold them down and tie them foot. And
but Carla, somebody have to want them. Somebody have to want them, Carla, and that's the problem. It not translate. The hype not translate.
Somebody want them to, cause remember I said busy the whole if I stay in a Europe.
Carla, remember something in a football field, so we can check things, I don't think they are wanted as what we are selling them, and that's why I try to turn down their expectations on these players, because after a time the people must start turn upon them. Because sometimes you realize that time I try to save the players them from getting disrespected, when we overhype them, you understand?
You see them position, the position them play. It's always room in the market for those. A defender, midfielder, the wingman attacking.
Yes, busy. Places there for busy. Places there for busy.
You see the position them player. There's always me see them play better than enough Premier League baller when me I watch day into the pass some side.
Alright, I have never seen King or my boy play a game better than any Premier League player. Let's listen to me good. Let's listen to me good, G. You see, the football... G, please. No! Everybody in the Premier League better than King and my boy. And everybody better than everybody in the JPL. Let me explain something here, brother. And every coach in the JPL would have tell you that. You see, fitness level and reaction timing, brother, is a ridiculous difference. Please, don't make nobody tell you that. Because you see, high-profile players are playing with high-profile players. You think, say... Jesus, God.
Give me a second. I understand, said yes. Them playing at the higher level day in and day out. Them have face better and bigger opponents. Yes. But you have sometimes there's diamond in the gem. You have some people where they come from nowhere. You can put them in a one position and once him catch his speed is over. Once them adapt to this lifestyle, you see King, I feel like him and Busy can adapt to the European ball. Just all them compose and all them.
That is fair, but G, that is fair. You know what you said? Can adapt. So that means it's going to take a time. But you are talking as if like it's current, like a man I just left Jamaica and go Manchester United and play tomorrow. That not gonna ever happen. Him gonna loan him to somewhere for 1 or 2 years and then bring him back. It gonna take a time.
We never say Manchester, them say Ipswich or some little team them can get a chance. You know what I mean? Because
but I think yeah, disrespect football speed of play now.
And Manchester United, no, you see them almost get relegated.
I know, but G, and Manchester United would have give every JPL team 10 and above. Easy.
All right, I'm back to this point where everybody is overselling both. We can't make World Cup without local. Nobody in world football use only domestic play. Only 2 countries can use them full domestic player. That's England and Spain. Every other country, their ballers play in different leagues.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a mixture because you need different type of styles. Spain play a different style than England. England play a different style than Belgium. So when you have these ballers in the top league, they come with a different type of edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's no way possible or nowhere in world history we can make World Cup with an all domestic based play. Why? First of all, the field condition is not proper. The education is not like you're always preaching. The education of football is not on this level where, remember that these guys in these big clubs, they've been training from them at 3 years old at the top clubs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been nurtured in football etiquette. You know what I mean? It's not that something they come pick up. Which Jamaica have a football culture, but most time I just salad and cut man and score goal. We don't really see the game or make the game come to we. We are trying to take the game to you.
Yeah, so
every great baller say when them start learn the best, when them start play the best ball in their life, is when them stop doing all the extra work and make the football game come to you. You once you was a midfielder, the game after going through you know.
Yeah.
As a defender and a midfielder, the game have to come to you. Okay. So you don't need to act up yourself. It will come once them get them vision properly in tune. And once we in the zone and it will go on. We own beat with bad. We not give ourselves time to develop enough time. We always overpush. We are push it too fast or don't take time to nurture it.
Okay. Finish because I'm trying to catch the argument.
I'm just saying this. Yeah.
Yeah. So based off you're saying that King is at this point. You think that this player could really be the best defender of Jamaica in the next 5 years?
I'm not telling. I know this. The last game in playing, even though he made the last 2 games, even though he made mistakes. I remember him have a whole heap of pressure on him. Everybody is going to him and telling him the man. And sometimes our youths can't deal with the pressure that we other. Some youths strive off of pressure. Some youths crack under pressure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you see, if they really get him need a manager. I don't know if Craig True Speed and Craig Butler have this little thing going. We need him with a manager that can get him a scout to really look into him thing. Because listen, this guy can be him too composed. Maybe if them tweak in position like we are trying to say. Maybe if them need to try tweaking position. You know what I mean? Because him is really calculated. Whether the man make some pass through the midfield, we have blocked the line. Arabel Morris now look me see make them on top. I used to make them pass through the midfield. Me now see Damien look as a centre back. And Pinnock alone, me see make them.
Okay, because I'm just when I say Pinnock, no make the same passes them still. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go around Pinnock, but Pinnock is on a totally different level. Pinnock is a machine. I guess the Pinnock can't even get a look in from him side.
Yeah, but that was based off injuries and him coming back, and that is a higher caliber of teams and players you're dealing with. King no better than nobody from Brentford team. Not even him could even get a game.
Brentford said Ipswich.
You know, but I'm trying to tell you that if Pinnock can't get the game, King can't get on the reserve 3 team list.
Okay. Back to Pinnock.
Yes.
Back to Pinnock.
Big up yourself, Brian. Massive respect.
More comfortable. Pinnock look way more comfortable with King beside him than Law.
You must be. No. Carla, I true Pinnock not show him stress level. Let me tell you, them call me Billy Pinnock. Him stressed out, all right? Him stressed out more. Him more stressed out, believe me, more stressed out. I think Damian Lowe recovery speed, it is better than King, and he relies on that. That's why they work so good between both of them, and less errors. Obviously, if you had Latibodier or Deshaun Bernard working with him, might slightly be better, because they are better than King as well. We have those defenders that you don't talk about, you know. You just tend to avoid like them that exist, you know.
No, this shot come from a Man U academy. He learned proper ball, so I'm not even going to...
Yeah, but we have those players and they are not older than King. They are not far older than King, you know. So when you talk about like King and the Nostradamus for the next space...
Bernard play for Man U for him at 8 years. He might play a big ball.
Yeah, but you keep on talk about this man need for do this, but you have those individuals who already do that where you talk about. So why you skip them?
Him not far from them. You know, see last game, him not far. Him not that far from them.
So, yes, so King not far off from Bernard them.
No, me not think Latibodier better than King as a centre back.
You don't think Latibodier better than King as a centre back? Jesus God!
I don't think so.
Oh my God!
I don't really think
Lord! Yes, you say.
Deshaun Bernard and Pinnock, yes, but the other guys, them Damian Lowe is our ears, but Damian Lowe cost enough match, you know. And Damian Lowe make we not go World Cup match with Mexico, you know.
G. King cost us more goals than Damian Lowe in the last 10. Both of them last 10 appearances. And Damian Lowe is bad. I may agree with him. Bad with him, rush challenges him and stuff. But King is a give a goal machine. Once him concentration beats, him have no recovery pace. Okay, you figured you never remember, you never watch Dominica match. Okay, it look like you want me start name them out? You never watch Canada match, you never watch Dominica match? That may tell us a recency bias, make gonna beat other people. King, even the first game King played against Costa Rica, had 2 errors him give away and Ethan Pinnock help him out in that game. The first game I play.
Like I said, we should tweak it. I don't feel like him is a good. The centre back is his best position. I feel like a 6 or 8 is his best position.
But you tell me say you want to see him somewhere. You know what, Carla? But you tell me say you just like the way this player pass football, and we need to find a position for him. Rather than you tell me say him play the ball up. But Carla, that's me. I try give you the grace, you know. Just tell me say he's a good passer. You like how him pass. Him give you a good feeling.
It's not a backwards kicker. The man play the ball through the
But Carla, passing the ball backward is not bad. Retention is not bad because football is a chess game. Passing the ball backward tell me that you have more control and you have more vision of the actual feel. So when you see that the channels are closed, you don't rush it. So if you are telling me that King does go forward every time, that tell me same limited to football knowledge. That's what it's telling me. You understand me? You don't go forward always. Retention is important. You don't see man a fight for retention ballers. In a football today.
With composure, but still. That is Jamaica no one play no retention ball. We make too much mistake. We need to play forward. We have too much firepower up top. We play the ball backward. We going forward, no backward.
Alright, Carla, me I tell you. Carla, you beat my body. You know?
No, for real, we have too much talent on the wing and through the midfield to playing the ball backward. Bailey there, Gray, Bobby Bama Reed. I feel like if them put King
Yo, chat, the man almost convinced me to join the King Yang, you know?
No, for real. They need to put him next to. What's the guy name we play for Newcastle again?
Isaac. Oh,
Yeah. I'm put this Sean Bernard and pin up behind him. I like to be there and bell on the right hand. Just the formation and Bobby right in front of them.
So all them mercurial talents here where we just assigned for come play midfield. A King need to go in a midfield now. And left all of them Tottenham players and all them Ajax players will learn football under pressure. Eh?
We don't know what them deal with. It's like when we overhype Casey Palmer about Casey Palmer this, Casey Palmer that. When them come and play shit.
Okay. Stop cursing bad words on my program, big man. So you jump to conclusion, but me can tell you say half of King's games them in play rubbish. And when you just look on 4 passes we make because when you feel like same is a player from a ghetto community, I'm pass 4 ball. And then when you feel like everything and I'm in around 50 chances. So that, but me try to tell you, say, I try a ghetto, we can't say a ghetto we come from. We are trying to resonate to ghetto. That me, you see, I tell the man, all man play yes. You jump for see the next man play yes. One of the most creative game played against Cuba for Jamaica. KC Palmer created the most chances, and you come and tell lie on the man now. You so understand? You so understand because the other strikers them never scored the 5,000 goals. Oh no, I hate the man. You so like funny.
Me there Jamaica when the man play FIFA, the man kick away ball, you know, and the man have it back. All him have to do is compose himself, put the ball in the back of the net. The game where he mash up Jamaica against Cuba. If him did ever put the ball in the back of the net, me have a different. So hold on, caller, hold on. So the man create the chances them. Oh, tell me other game where man create more chances than KC Palmer in that game. Please, just tell me, you know. If you name one more, just give me a game. Remember Bobby Reed and Azteca or Bobby Reed with the Azteca.
So Bobby Reed and Azteca created more chances than KC Palmer in the Cuba game.
And him score one bomber.
And him score one bomber. Oh, me ask about yo, brother. Alright, you know rate KC Palmer, no problem.
No, I never said I didn't rate him. I'm just saying, just like how them did hype him up, like how we hype him still don't really prove himself.
KC Palmer played better games for Jamaica than King. And we don't give him no credit because we don't know him at up on the field. And that's the sad thing. And that's why people always put him back on the field.
So always see Bobby. Always like
because Bobby is a more clearer to Jamaica what Jamaica need. He's a takers type player. So Jamaica easy well. No, even before Cuba went down to the 10 man. I know that will not come with Damian Dash. Yo. You see, understand? It's okay. It's okay. You know. No. Jamaica, over the years, Jamaica can't break down 10 man. So if a man create more chances against 10 man, you have to give him credit. Because the man must sit back. You know, so, the man is wicked. The next...
No. Stop it, true. This identity KC Palmer that he was the savior of the midfield. We still have a big midfield issue.
No, man, KC Palmer can actually be the savior of Jamaica midfield. I think he can, but we have to get the players in for the right position. KC Palmer comes up and play at 8, which KC Palmer's position is at 10. All right, so the players them come and play out of position and still try to do their normal job and still help Jamaica in the double position, and we keep on not giving them their credit.
Y'all give me 10 over Bobby Reed.
And that's a problem now. We are trying to force every big ball up on the field. So you see, I answer your own question.
No, me answer him. Just get the 10 over Bobby Reed.
KC Palmer, if we don't, I think him playing the 10 and Bobby Reed actually playing out wide would have been a more cohesive team, you know, than Liam Bailey and Damara Gray playing at the same time, you know, because you'd have more retention and they can win the ball back better than Liam Bailey and Damara Gray. So sometimes setups can be a little bit different and give you better output. You understand me? But nobody now got bench Liam Bailey or Damara Gray. So both of them have a fight for the same position. And they want to
or if you bench with two most productive ballers. And Bobby Reed, Bailey, and Gray have the most assists and goals.
Yeah, but they never just assisted it. Somebody create that for them from each positions. And I'm just saying if we want to have more retention.
Women line, numbers don't. Bailey and Gray and Bobby Reed have the most assists and goals.
Numbers not lie until it come in your favor. You know?
Men lie, women lie, numbers can't lie.
All right, Bossy. I would have to break Bossy. Carla. I don't think Carla. I never meant what you said. I don't think you heard and understood what I said. I would have to set it up and show you how one would have created slightly more than when both of them there, because it's two sides of the coin. You have attacking and defending. And if two of them can't retain nothing, it's going to be extremely hard for the attack to be as potent as to how if one could have retained it and one could have tackled to win back the damn ball. So two of them are better than the next two guys, and that is true. But at the same time, two of them can't make the team as cohesive as to how two other players that can work in different channels would have done. So we never said they are not better players. But maybe they don't fit a system that need more industrial players to be working hard for the rest of the team. You understand me? That is two different things. So if you put both of them on Manchester City that they have the freedom, they would have been better. But if you put both of them at a bottom tier team like Ipswich, they can't be better because they are going to sit on the sideline and not being a part of the defending side because they are not as strong as the next one on the defensive side. If you can't understand what I've just said.
That's Bailey's problem. Remember, Bailey have injury prone and can't defend like certain other man.
So then, we are going to win games, Carla? Then, we are going to win games.
Yeah, have a man doing work for him.
So, Jamaica is not a big team, Carla.
I mean, we are big star.
So, if we're going to rely on King, how can we be a big team? Which team King play for? Let me start by the conversation. Which team King play for?
You see, you're still a big King.
So, but Carla, you can't switch your mouth. You tell me, say, a King are going to win a midfield. So, that means you're going to rely on King for tackle and be a retainer of football. Yeah. When they tell me, say, him can't be a retainer of football, can he tackle?
That's why we have made. That's why we have to defend them. What the defender them get paid for? What the right back?
So, you tell me, say, King again in a midfield, so now in my first line of defense. You see you, Carla.
He not to defend perfectly. He just wants to stop a man and slow a man down.
Alright. I'm saying, Carla, we are not a big team that way, so we can have two luxury players. I'm very sorry, Carla, but that is not true. Me know you say we are a big team. You can say what you want, but me be honest to myself. We are not a big team, so we can't afford to have two luxury players.
If you check paperwork, if they put down the paper on pen, only America bigger than we in the Concacaf. If you put paper on the pen and you add up the members, said men lie, women lie, numbers can't lie.
Numbers can't lie. You see, only one team, America bigger than Jamaica. All right, me go put up the numbers. No, Carla, you said the numbers don't lie. You said that. Me gonna show you and show you where Jamaica come in the numbers. You don't change it. You say. You say no.
Other than the midfield play for West Ham and
Carla, relax. Just Carla, you say numbers don't lie. I'm gonna tell you how much Jamaican value. I'm gonna tell you how much Mexico value. Say, can you tell me say numbers don't lie? So don't spin it. All right. So Mexico last team value 199 million. 199 million. All right, you have Malagan in goal 8 million. You have Vasquez 12 million. Just to read out the big millions them. Edson Alvarez, that's the one you were talking. Him at 30 million. Right, him at 30 million. And then Pineda, Rodriguez, 7 million. Alexis Vega, 8 million. Then you have Santiago Jimenez, 37 million. And then you have forward Raul, which would have dubbed as the biggest baller on the team. He's 5 million because he's 34 years old. That they are still higher than Jamaica. Canada team, where you claim to say you say Jamaica around the place now, and Jamaica, United States bigger than them. Canada team now. Canada team is 250 million because 2 players were out. Alphonso Davis, which are 50 million, and my boy was out. So Canada 250 million. So them 2 times Jamaican value. 2 times because Alphonso Davis is not in this. Oh, Alphonso Davis is in it for the 50 million. Let me see who was out. All right, so drop it. No, let me drop it. 220 million, but we're gonna keep this number that we have here. This number is 189 million. So let me keep the 189 million. Jamaica is not reaching there as yet. USA. Eh?
How much Jamaica worth?
So
USA is gone for
okay, all right. We not have to look on USA. You said we not have to look on USA at all. All right, let me take out. We not have to look at USA. Let me look at Jamaica then.
Policies worth half outside already.
Yes.
So we're not going to put USA in an category.
Yes. So
policies is a $60 million bar.
Yes, policies can go up to 80 million now. So maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
And Bulletin is a $40 million baller. G-Rain is a $30 million. We not going to put US. We don't see where US trajectory is going on.
All right, so Jamaica, let me say the last Jamaica squad was 64 million. Let me say Bailey was in it. Yeah, Bailey was in it at 32 million. For 32 million. So okay, with Damara I agree. They're 5 million now.
When we went to the co-park, we went to South America, then we had 100 and we was the 9th. We did value more than enough for the South American side.
Yes. But we are 64 million now. But we don't have Bernard. We don't have Bernard in this team, which are millions of dollars. That would have gone up as well.
Yeah.
Yes. In midfield, Daniel Johnson would have bring it up. Mikel Antonio would have bring on millions as well. So that is easy. Well, that's where money got drop off there. So we could have put on 15 more million. So we could have put on 15 more million. So we are at what? We are at 64 years, so we're at 90 million. And then now we have players coming in. If we get those players, they could easily be close to 80 million. Like
Greenwood game 0. We know I ain't talk with nobody else.
Yeah, but the numbers that you just give Carla is not accurate. All of the big teams them value more than we. Maybe only Panama. Panama is the only big team bigger than Jamaica that doesn't value more than Jamaica. I think if Suriname value more than Panama. Let me see if Costa Rica. Hold on, Costa Rica, because Costa Rica players them start rocket up their numbers, you know. So let me see if Costa Rica pass back Jamaica, because that would have been sad. All of their young players. Let me see if them not pass with them. I'll pass it soon.
Greenwood worth 100 million, and we get a call from England. Greenwood definitely sided from man. Don't worry, in head, you know. We get a call.
You get a call from England.
Yeah, man, we have a call from the world with chicken and curry. Greenwood.
All right, so Costa Rica's latest squad, was 38 million. So and they still left out 3 players. No, relax. Let me educate. That's why I come here, you know. Ugale is a $34 million player. $30 million player. So Ugale alone got double the market by the next window. 30 million. Alcacer is a $10 million player. So Alcacer I got double the number right there. So in the next year, they are gonna put on 40 million in market value. So click me right here, 40 million. And me just said that. Me not said that already. So why you want me to say? And Jalen Mitchell, I got value close to around 7 million in the next year. He's 20-year-old centre back from them, so they can easily put on 50 million more on their market value. 50 million more. So finish, Carla. You get 31 minutes. We have come to the. We can't give no more than 31. We get too long. Yeah. All right, big up. All right, big boss. Respect, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah, man. Him beat me to the people. Big up, Carla. Yeah, but me never fight him. Me not say that talk about other players, so you just never want me to talk about the other player. I mean, I got to tell you, say, you can't tell me that. All right? Not tell me that.
Guy that you promote so much. Like how we promote King,
Oh yeah, and then when him come and bust in it, now you go cry. You go say, Jesus God, a JD, you should have be the coach. You can- yeah, all right, big boss, we link. All right, so let me take the last call, people. Me have my rice and peas here, you know that. Guys, you know, make my rice and peas and chicken, I go down the drain, you know. All right? Wanna mash up my rice and peas, star. A 2 call coming here? Oh, my God. 2 call coming here. Jesus Christ. Okay. What wrong with Marlon? You just call me. And then... Oh, Lord. People, Marlon gone in business. All right, so people, let me take the last call, and then Marlon, me can't take a call in here. If you gone by business, me go call Pastor. No, man, what kind of Sunday Monday, brother? All right, what kind of life you think I live? I'm your boy. How can I Sunday Monday you talk about? Boy, where you talk about?
Answer.
Sorry, Pastor. Is this boy in the chat that talk about me I eat Sunday Monday? Oh, what? That boy, face the... Yo, you know, may I leave YouTube alone, yo. May I leave YouTube? Me done, me give up. This disrespect. Me tired of it. Sunday, my wife just done me dinner. He boy, Jesus, God. Yo, Pastor, just stop. Me just want to come on for this. Me done. Me don't want no more. Me can't. This level of disrespect. Me can't bother. That's why I can stop telling my business, yo.
Look how you're setting up yourself now, you know, because this is what they have always been fighting about, that you're not Jamaican. Sunday Monday is a Jamaican thing. So they are not taking, you see, when you do this now, you're literally giving them fuel for them fire. Because Jamaica and the Sunday Monday thing is a real thing.
Okay, but me understand. But him chip me just a while ago, man. Me tired of him foolish disrespect, man. You know? People, my lady done me dinner and brought me good now dinner. My Monday rice and peas. Not no Sunday Monday. Monday 15 minutes ago food. All right, yes, that's what I wanted to tell you. Go ahead, Pastor. I'm too bright and feisty. But Sunday, Monday. Jesus. Yo, the Monday.
They don't realize if I did you, I look about the food, then them could have said Sunday, Monday. She don't know about Sunday, Monday.
Yes, so that me a trouble tell them. So them come, they're telling them slackness. Oh, me have to give up. Pastor, go ahead. Me done. Me don't want no more. Me don't want no more of this stream, man.
They are
hey, at the short Pastor, at the short man, them I get upset, you know, because through the short man argument come up and them vex. But go ahead, Pastor. At them same, the whole man with that talk 5-2 and 5-1. At them are the one with the problem, you know. At them are the 5-1 man, them are the problem in the chat.
I am Pastor Lansley Adolph Blake. I am 5 feet 11 and a half inches, 225 pounds.
Okay, Pastor. You need to lose some weight. 225 pounds? No, that's a little bit too much, Pastor.
No. I am in the process of losing another 13 pounds. I've lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
I'm in the process of losing another 13 pounds. Having said that, Having said that, I am a bit concerned that a lot of our fellow fans are blinded to reality and truth. In that, the startling reality of putting Cummings in the 60-man squad would serve as a direct contradiction to King. And so, they made sure not to put him in the 60-man squad
But Pastor, people, Travis said he was injured in the time, so maybe that's why they never listed him. But people can say Mikel Antonio was injured on the list as well. You know, so I can understand your point. But Pastor, people brought that. I was not trying to be a politician. You know, play politician game, Pastor.
Yes.
All right, you're not gonna try.
Good.
Oh, you love war support? What? A fire Pastor, you know? What?
I am not allowing you, sir, to diminish your character to be no public defender of Jamaica football fans. Those who are unrepentant, they are going to be feeling the wrath. Jesus speaking said, because they have chosen to refuse the truth, He's going to hand them over to their reprobate minds and cause them to believe a lie. And if Jesus can get to the stage where enough is enough, I want them to hear me say, I am there. Enough is enough. This damn foolishness need to stop somewhere. It has stopped right here for me.
So, Pastor, what are you saying? You're not the 60-man squad. You're not into it. You're not into the 60-man squad.
I am not into it. It is rubbish.
Okay.
Cummins was injured, and all they needed to do was to do some checks onto the nature of his injury, when he's expected to return, and all of that, and they would know whether or not they can
so
put
Sports City said here, we must not forget that Gold Cup is a tournament hosted in USA and Canada. We must not forget that all Jamaican passport holders need visa to enter. So Simon, remember, so how is it he went to school? So we're talking about Cummins. So what are we saying? Cummins not have no passport? Not have no visa, or he never got a visa, because we thought that he went to school there. So unless he could be he never got a visa. So, but based on his performance, I do believe that okay, he doesn't have a visa. So maybe he never got the visa, Pastor. So maybe it's not on the JFF side, and it's just a visa issue. But the problem, because we saw him in America, because they said he went to school there and everything, you know, so we thought that he had a visa. But based on football in principle, this guy is a good player. You know, we have to say he's a good player.
JD?
Yeah.
JD, I am very happy that you said Sports City. So let me address Mr. Simon Preston.
But Pastor,
he's in the communication.
If the man says something,
JD, he said something, and I am going to say something. He said something.
This is the last call I'm taking for today. I'm done now, people. I have to eat my food, you know. 3 hours, me do people. Me do 3 hours. Go ahead, Pastor. Say what you say.
He said something, and I'm going to say something. He's in the communication area of the JFF. And the JFF has been guilty of willfully creating ambiguities to justify their bad practices. Simon, you cannot be a part of that. There are those of us who have too much respect for you to accept that from you. So, if that is the case with Cummings, when this list was published, there ought to have been some kind of a correspondence to suggest the reason for the omission of Cummings and other players within the same.
So, Pastor, you see if they win the entire thing, I think in the press conference before the World Cup, a lot of people will ask for him. If they win the entire thing, I think the coach has to come out and answer why he doesn't get a look in the team. Pastor, you know, for course, me think say it will become a problem if he wins. So they better pray say Cavaliers win it. Because the coach will answer. If he has a visa issue, the coach will answer. Because remember, they selected him already, you know. They selected him for the national team already, Pastor. Me not pick up for Simon or anybody. They selected him for the national team. Already.
JD? JD, I'm talking about a professionally run entity. The powers that be ought not to have allowed this to come to the fore. And I'm sticking on that.
But I can push Pastor, relax. This is where I may have a little beef now. Because me see Haiti, big players them can't enter Haiti. And enter America. and have problems, and them may get barred from America, but at that specific time, America does give you some challenges for reach there. So you cannot say in its entirety you have to stand on one side, Pastor. I mean, I have to have some pushback to you right there.
No. You can push back all you want to push back. I am saying this is not on Cummings. This is on the JFF as an organization needing to fulfill professional practices. And I'm going to say again, the JFF should not have left it to where we ask the question. They have a responsibility for the dissemination of information.
Okay, Pastor Simon, I give you back information. Simon, I say, for the 60-man pool, they might not have to give you the information, give you all the information, but for the final 23, them definitely have to explain why certain omission, especially if certain players are playing out of their skins. You understand me? So maybe you're not gonna get the answer this time.
So this was a calculative decision taken that they don't want to be saying one thing twice. So they just put out this list and then they will answer the question.
No, this list was not put up by them.
I can take that.
Pastor, this list was put up by Concacaf. So this was just put up by Concacaf.
Because it is the list that they submitted.
Yes. Oh, all right. So Pastor, I didn't put it out, but Concacaf put it on the screen. Jesus, God, man.
Yes. So this is the list that they gave to Concacaf. Okay.
Yes.
So this is their list.
Yes.
So I'm saying I can take that from Simon that this is a calculative decision that they don't want to answer twice. So they put out and they will answer the questions later. But I am pointing out that while I will accept this, him putting that caveat on it, while I'll take that, as it relates to the omission of any player, and this don't have to do with Cummings alone, as it relates to the omission of any player, we need, the JFF need to get ahead of these things. This is how you answer to the question of whether or not you're being transparent, and you do not set yourself up for unnecessary questions. But I can understand them not wanting to answer twice.
So Pastor,
I can understand that part.
Fear.
Yes.
Before you go, what about the exciting ones them on the list that you heard? Or you have to wait until the final one comes out before you. Because wait for your answer the part you know. Let me see your answer the part you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So all you answer the part you know.
This is the same thing. I would have spoken to the exciting ones, but after you said Simon sent that as a caveat, I am going to defer. I'm going to defer to the time when the final 23 is out, since that is the caveat that he's putting on it, that when the final 23 come out, they will respond to the different questions that arises. So I will defer because I was going to deal with the exciting ones. I was going to deal with them, but I'm going to defer that till that time.
Okay.
Which I believe is fair since the communication man has given us something. I will respectfully reserve.
But you like the fact that they are not saying there are no U23s want to play for Jamaica and stuff. You're not hearing them stuff there anymore. You saw that they are putting out information that these young exciting kids, we actually got out to them, because at least if they're on the list, it tells you that they have made communications with them. So are you happy with that? And the coach might be going into the coach is actually going back on his word as to what he thought, you know?
All right.
So what do you have to say on that?
Whenever repentance happens, as a man who operates within the confines of the scripture, whenever repentance happens, the Bible says you ought to restore the offending party speedily. So I will say this on that matter. Thanks, and I am happy that they have repented of the evil that they once did. And I hope from henceforth
they will practice righteousness.
All right,
So
Pastor.
yes,
All right, Pastor.
kudos to them. Kudos to them for the steps they have made to correct those wicked statements
All right.
they made about the young men who are and young women.
So what, Pastor? What if that was the information he was given at the time? So you can't just give the credit, the coach some credit, and then if you want to fight the JFF, you fight the JFF, but you want to give the coach some credit because at least he figured out what the...
Jenny, I'm going to tell you why I am not going to be like you talking about giving the coach no grace because he of information he was given. I spoke about an issue where the coach literally set up Simon. Simon haven't addressed it anywhere that I've heard about it when he says Simon gave him 14 names of local players who got their debut. Simon may not have addressed it because he didn't see the damage it has done to his CV and his image. When I got district assignment, effective January 1, 2009, the president of the conference asked me for my 1-year plan for the district that I am supposed to go in January 1. This was November of 2008. And he asked me for me district 1-year plan. I haven't gone to the district yet. I will go further. He asked me for my evangelistic plans.
All right, so Simon said that is not true. Hold on. Simon answered, said, one second. He said, that is not true, Mr. Blake. I said on, hold on, Jesus God. Okay, Simon said, that's not true, Mr. Blake. I said on this platform that I told coach 14 JPL players made their debut for Jamaica in 2024, full stop. Facts, not the opinion. So he said that's what he said. Yeah. So he might tell you what him said, no matter how the coach interpret what he said, Pastor. He might tell you what him say. So he might tell you some responded to it, so you never see that, Pastor.
No, but that is exactly what I said. I said I did not hear Simon's responding to it on any platform.
Him said come here and did respond to it here.
It don't matter where he went. I did not hear, and that is what I said. It don't matter where he responded to it.
Okay, but Pastor, that mean, but Pastor, you make me if you fight with you, you know. But him did answer here, so you can't say him. I am saying, JD, so that means you missed. So Pastor, that means you missed it. Pastor, at some point we have to be honest.
But that is what I said.
Okay, all right. No, but that's the problem with the Pastor.
I did not hear.
But the Pastor, the problem is when you're going loud on your strength, and then when somebody prove that maybe the thing happened, but you kind of talk a bit lower. So me I try to tell you say the correction should be as loud as your statements, you know, so people we can further the war.
That is what but JD, you are not supposed to be warring with me now because I didn't say Simon didn't address it, you know.
Okay.
I said I didn't hear Simon address it on any platform.
All right, I just want to make sure. All right.
I didn't say he didn't because I didn't say he didn't. I said I did not hear Simon addressing it on any platform, and I still didn't hear him address it. He's now saying in the chat, which I'm not viewing at the time, but he's now saying that he did, and I didn't say he did not.
Okay,
I am simply saying that I didn't hear him address it. Okay, so as it relates to that.
You were talking about no, I'm trying to remind you what you were talking about. Maybe you mistake. You forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. So I was talking about the JFF, the coach. The president demanded of me all of this prior to me effectively starting in my pastoral district. What I've said that to say is this: we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to ensure that we know about what we are getting ourselves into. And the fact that he has taken the job, it is his responsibility to know.
Okay.
It is his responsibility to know. He took the job.
Okay.
So I am not giving him no grace that he was given no information. He took the job. So his job is to know.
Okay.
And as far as I am concerned, he needs to know. You in all of the corporate entities that I know, you take the job, you are responsible for the job being properly executed.
Okay. All right, then pass that,
and so the coach don't get that grace that you give him from me.
And it's fair. Well, boss, I heard you. I am not going to fight you.
He don't. Yeah. Even if you fight me.
No, I am not pastor. I just need my dinner. And I'm trying to let you finish. But you crucify me and not getting the dinner. So I just let you talk, because I will have to just turn the food into a Tuesday, at Monday, Tuesday. The food is gonna turn into a Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
When your wife has prepared your food, sir, I am not going to be the one that prevent you from actually getting your food. So, on that matter, one more thing. This 60-man squad that they put out leaves a lot to be desired of. But I will wait on the answer to the questions when the final squad, because based on the rule that was read, nobody can be added who did not show up in the 60-man squad for this competition.
I'm going to try to find information on that. I'm going to try to see if any amendments.
Well, if any amendment can be made.
Yes, because but I will come back with that next stream.
The thing is, once you do that, you then subject the squad to what it is now. Because you can only select the squad from the players that you have in the 60-man pool. And that, for me, is where my challenge is.
All right.
Because there are players that I believe are significantly better and ahead of several of the players in the 60-man pool, but they are not considered. So, for one, I want to know why was there no consideration, and two, how are these players that are there still the players? What are our plans? And should I start brushing up my voice and start singing "We're Not Gonna Away"? But I will wait on Simon. So thank you for the opportunity to voice my complaints. And
all right,
see you another time.
All right, boss. Thank you very much. I hope you're on the screen next time, so dialogue can be a little bit,
That is I don't know.
Yeah, but
when you're doing the next stream.
I don't know either, I don't know either too as well.
Yeah.
But I think it might be soon. Might be tomorrow. Might be Wednesday. It might be tomorrow, Wednesday, you know? Yeah, but let's see. I need to eat my Monday, Tuesday before it gets cold, all right? All right, take care, big boss. We will talk, yeah?
So you're saying you're going to save some of this for tomorrow?
No, it just becomes tomorrow because I'm on the stream for 2 hours. Yeah, so it's Tuesday, Wednesday at this point. And maybe Thursday, Friday by the time I'm done this damn stream. I'm here for 3 hours and a half. Jesus God. All right, later, Pastor.
Okay, sir.
All right, big boss, yeah. All right, so people, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm suffering, man. Yo, Marlon, me see you call me and other people that call me. But people, thanks for calling in. We try to make sure the show is coherent as best as possible. We can see others inside the chat and have good dialogues and stuff. A lot of fights. People bad me up. Short people have their feelings. There's a lot of things happen over this stream, but I guess we still had some information in it, and it was informative, at least to me. So I'm hoping that you guys do hit the like button and we passed 100 likes, you know, and if we pass 200, that means it's a good stream. So thanks very much. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, and we will be back. But I have to eat the food. I am dying for hunger. All right? Yes. So take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.